Do y'all hear that piano though? Should make me want to start rapping. Y'all ready? I got this new segment where I'm gonna kick off the show with a freestyle. Yo, nah, I'm talking that shit.
Dude.
Yo! Damn, I just want to let the beat, the beat breathe and shit, let it vibe for a
We
second.
can't do too much. Don't want to get sued by Razor Sharp.
If we talk over it, I don't think you can sue us.
That's what I mean. So we gotta keep talking.
Yo!
What he said?
First of all, son.
Awesome.
Welcome everybody to the Great American Hip Hop Debate Podcast, episode 37.
Uno.
Damn, I was gonna say 31. Episode 37. Shout out, brother F, Straight Fuego Studios.
For that earlobe penetration.
Shout out the Breath Babies and the Breath Moms and the Breath Wives
The future.
and the Breath Dads.
Shift.
That beat switch.
Not
though.
for nothing, that horn though.
Huh?
That horn.
Everything about this beat, right?
Everything. The
That how it
bells.
switches back and forth?
Yeah.
Motherfucker.
The fucking RZA, B. You guys are fucking animals.
Shout out to the sponsors. Four Loco.
That's right.
Let's
Noche
go.
de
White
Recuerdo.
Owl.
And Noche de
And
Recuerdo.
Noche de Recuerdo. They got the quarantine outside lap dance.
Yeah, that's
97 degree fucking
right. 97 degrees. Go out there with
cocoa
your mask.
butter melt on you. Special. It's called the Mook Special.
Yeah.
I got that VIP section. Holla.
Send the Addy.
Yo.
We gon' slide.
What else? Shout out to all the listeners on Spotify. Shout out to all the listeners on Apple Music. Shout out to all the viewers on YouTube. Shout out to all the followers on all the socials. Make sure you're following all the pages at GAHHD_podcast. Is that an underscore in that one? It might not be. Double check that.
No.
At Last Breath Entertainment. At Deadass_worldwide. At The Real VSOP. That's a Twitter exclusive. At brother Ephraim 711. No, excuse me. At Ephraim 711. That's just my brother.
Hey.
Littles, what's the
What's the ad?
what's the gram?
J.Littles.
At
J.Littles.
J.Littles. Spell out the dot.
You gotta spell it out.
Right.
At call me _Joseph _.
Excellent.
And I think that's it for the ads and the intros and all that good stuff. So welcome everybody to episode 37.
Yes, sir.
That's a good number, yo. 37.
3 sevens, baby.
I thought we was at 31.
That's what I thought. I thought we was at 31.
Yeah.
You sure it's 37
Double check
or-
that.
I'm pretty sure it's
Maybe the one just looks like a
this
7.
guy.
Huh?
Maybe the one just looks like a 7.
Or that. I could be blind as shit. Or I can't count. What are we up to?
Man.
What was it?
31. I was right. I'm always
You was right?
I don't know why there's cats on these shit. Anyway,
Sounded nice.
episode 31, correction, episode 31 of the Great American Hip Hop Debate Podcast Show. We are live at Straight Fuego Studios. We got a special guest in the house.
That's right.
It's the brother J.Littles. A little later on when we get into his interview, I'm gonna give him a proper intro, but for right now I just want to let y'all know he's in the building. J. Say what up.
What's up? What's up?
Thank you for coming, brother.
Yeah.
Pleasure to have you here.
Thank you for having me.
The modern day Renaissance man. We gonna get into that later. I got brother International Mook
On the check-in.
on the check-in. Where you at, yo? Somebody told me you was off the coast of Nepal.
Whoa.
Well, we made it back into the Caribbean because there was a storm coming through. So I'm in DR right now. We celebrating my little one's birthday. Yo, my little one is a teenager, man. I'm in trouble, man. I'm in
That's
trouble.
right. Oh, baby Aaliyah's birthday. That's right.
Wow.
13.
And I see
God
you.
bless.
I see you rocking the official custom All-Star Weekend Bricklayers jersey.
That's right. Totally
the
coincidental, but universally connected.
Yeah,
you feel
man.
me? So wish baby Aaliyah happy birthday.
Yeah.
13 while she's not even a baby. And last time I saw her, she was getting tall. too.
Factory.
God bless her, yo.
Yeah,
God
man.
bless all the babies out there.
Yo.
Much love to them. Damn.
What'd you forget?
This nigga fucked up my joke and shit. I had something
What
about
joke?
Nepal and I must have misheard. You was just appalled.
Thank God you
see,
forgot that shit.
Thank God. Nah. We can edit that out.
Yeah,
terrible
nah,
jokes.
that-
Terrible jokes. Thank you.
That's
Thank you.
an
I'll be
edit
here
point.
all week. I'll be here all
You
week.
gotta
Make sure
have
you
special
mark that.
sound effects.
To the left, I got VSOP.
Yes, sir. The one and only favorite producer.
Back
We
in
here.
the building.
Back in the building.
How you living, bro? How's the baby?
Good, man. Beautiful. The babies are beautiful. Everybody's good, man. Can't complain.
Right now, I got 3 favorite babies. Baby Zamina, because she got the Ace Ventura hair. Baby Anaya, because she never smiles in the pictures. And Baby Bambino, for the same reason. He never smiles in the pictures.
Me mugging.
And that shit just makes me laugh like a motherfucker.
No doubt.
But again, welcome everybody to the show. Welcome our guest, GAHHD. Shout out to everybody in the building. I want to get right into current events this week. We have some, 2020, man.
Just keep coming with the hits.
Yeah, bro. Somebody said it was like the damn, I forgot, but it was like the something of years. Oh, the black jelly bean, the licorice jelly bean of years.
Yeah, facts.
Damn.
Like I said last episode, is the period of the century. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like,
Nah,
the century's on his rag right now.
So
I heard a joke.
Go ahead.
I heard a joke, and it said something like, "Hey, you think they were talking about this year when they said hindsight is 2020?" It's like, whoa, I don't even know.
Interesting.
For real.
But then I read another perspective that said that 2020 is the year, the test to build your character, check your hustle, check your drive, your dreams, your motivation, and in preparation for 2021, which is the rebirth.
Message.
So
See if you built.
yeah, let's try to think of it like that. Fuck it. But we do have to start the episode off with some bad news in current events. So
Yeah, man.
International Mook, go ahead and take us down that path.
All right, man. So, first current event, unfortunate news. I'm not sure if you guys know, but there's the actress named Naya Rivera, and she had recently gone on, I guess, like a fishing trip, or like just took the boat out for a little bit with her son in a lake in, I believe it's somewhere in Los Angeles.
California. Lake Piru.
California. Yeah, Lake Piru, and she left the boat, I guess, for a swim, and never came back up. Yeah. Well, she's the one. She jumped off the boat for a swim. They found the boat with the son inside. I guess he was sleeping. He's only 4 years old, and they couldn't find her. So they did an extensive search. I think it lasted 3 or 4 days, and they finally were able to recover her body. And unfortunately, she was drowned. And R.I.P. Naya Rivera, man.
Yeah. First things first, rest in peace, Naya Rivera. Prayers to her family, her son, obviously, her friends. That's a tragic story, bro. And it reminds me of the story from a few months ago with the wrestler Shad, where he was in the water with his kid, and I guess the waves got crazy, and he sacrificed his life to save his kid's life. And this story just takes me back to that. I imagine it was probably something along those same lines, that same scenario where either she went for a swim and just never came back, or they were out for a swim and the waters got treacherous, and she had to make that ultimate sacrifice, that every parent fears making. And there was just so many sad things that came out of this story. I don't know if y'all read about it, but you said the search took 4 days to find her body, but on day 2, her dad was in the lake swimming himself looking for her. I thought that was heartbreaking.
I saw that picture. It was insane.
Yeah,
same thing any father would do,
Exactly.
Yeah.
I can't imagine anybody that wouldn't. R.I.P. to her, man. 2020 continues to take beautiful people, beautiful souls.
How old was Naya Rivera, by the way?
I want to say she was mid-20s.
No.
Yeah, Naya Rivera. No.
Yeah, maybe
maybe
mid to late
20s.
20s. Yeah.
Mid to late 20s.
She wasn't old at all.
If you do not know who she is, she was an actress on the show Glee.
Yeah, that's right.
And she also dated Big Sean for a minute.
Yeah. She had a lot of other credits before Glee. She was on Sister and I think a Raven or something. She been in the game from childhood.
No, that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
She came up under Red Fox, and she was on the Arsenio
Wow,
Hall
look at that.
show.
Under
She
Red
was
Fox.
on,
That's a name I ain't even expect at all. Red Fox. That's an OG.
Yeah.
He's a legend.
Yeah, she was on the Cosby Show. She was on the Fresh Prince. Everywhere. I remember her when she was still little.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, so R.I.P. to her.
Beautiful little girl, yeah, man.
All right, prayers out to the family and stuff. I don't even want to stay on that topic too long. So definitely, again, rest in peace. Prayers to the family, to the son, to the dad. I know he got to be going through it. To Big Sean, that's probably, you know, touching him too.
And
and
her brother, who's in the NFL, her brother, Michael Rivera.
Oh,
he
really?
plays for the Oakland Raiders.
Oh,
yeah,
wow. So I didn't even know that. Too. Wow. So let's go on to another soul that we lost in 2020, Mook. Pop Smoke. I think you got some news on him, on his situation and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, this is bittersweet. You know, obviously you can't bring somebody back that's already gone, but at least, you know, you can hope to have them get vindicated. And recently there was an announcement that the murderers of Pop Smoke were caught. So I believe it was 5 individuals that were involved in, you know, in his death, in his homicide, and they were all caught. Believe 2 of them were teenagers, and the rest were adults.
That's crazy.
You know, probably in their 20s, early 20s. And it's just a sad story, but you know, they were able to complete the investigation, and you know, they got caught.
I was gonna say, Mook, they're obviously all from LA, right? They're all from the immediate area.
I believe so, because you know, so the rumors were that Pop Smoke had put some video of him on IG Live, and you know, that's how they were able to tell where his location was. You know, he unfortunately either that or he put a picture of something like with his address where he was staying, and that's how they were able to like catch up to him.
And I was reading also that it turns out that it was a botched robbery. It wasn't a straight hit, because that's what it seemed like at first. You know, that it was a straight hit.
And they didn't know him.
Yeah, they didn't know him. He was like, they were totally unrelated to him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
man, that's crazy.
But yeah, man. So that's crazy, man. And the fact that they were juveniles, man, that's sick. That they were like straight up plotting a fucking straight up robbery, yo, or go in and shoot them up robbery.
That's what you gotta watch out for. It's the young kids you gotta watch out for.
Absolutely.
That's what I was gonna say, man. Good point. Those are the gun busters, the young ones, man.
I forgot where I heard a quote dude said was like, you want to go against these young bucks? These young bucks will blast you before you even think about it. You know what I'm saying? He's like, go ahead, you guys have at it.
Yeah. Well, it's that these young bucks, they lack the code that a lot of us grew up with and lived by. You know what I'm saying? Certain rules that we wouldn't violate, they just disregard like nonchalantly. You know what I mean?
Because they don't live by those codes.
So it's
and they weren't taught that code.
Like, it's a treacherous landscape out there for artists on the rise, you know, or anybody that's looking like they're doing something that the wolves, you know what I mean, could eat off of.
Like 50 said, anybody that's looking like food, man.
Treacherous. So just to go back to the Pop Smoke real quick, I think out of the 4 or 5 charges, like you said, 3 were adults, 2 were minors. I think the 3 adults are facing like life in jail or potentially death penalty charges, which is crazy.
Yeah. And
then the minors, you know, they're facing whatever the harshest charge would be. So rest in peace, Pop Smoke, as always. A young talent, you know, on his way up, lost to the game, to the wolves. So, you know, prayers to him and his crew and his family. I think that's the last death we're talking about right now.
I hope so.
Mook, am I correct?
I wanted to bring up the fact that he also has a Deluxe album that's coming out.
Yes, correct. So before we get to that, now that we are off deaths, RIP to everybody we've lost in 2020. Brother F should have something queued up to, you know, bring the energies back up, bring the vibes back up. Yeah. Brother F, hit us with a
little melody.
With a surprise. I'm anxious to hear what Brother F is
going
to okay.
He went straight happy.
This music reminds me of like cleaning the house.
Yeah,
for some reason.
I get a royalty on there. I suggested that song.
There you go. 2 points.
Get your points up.
So regardless of what 2020 hits us with, y'all, we just want to remind y'all gotta live happy. Y'all gotta think happy, positive vibes, positive energy. Appreciate what you have, you know, show love to the family, your seeds, your moms, your dads. You know, we're gonna lose people. It's not just 2020, you're gonna lose people all the time, but appreciate the time here, you know, make the best of it, and keep the positive vibe.
Always
positive vibe.
Always remember that as bad as you think you have it, man,
there's somebody out there dying to be in your position.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah, man.
You know, one of my
And
favorite
it's always gonna
sayings-
get better.
Mook. One of my favorite sayings is right along those lines. Tough times don't last. Tough people do.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
like an old 80s saying probably, or probably longer, but that shit always makes me think, we gonna be alright because we all built for this shit.
Mm-hmm.
Back to Pop Smoke and the Deluxe album. I was so freaking happy to hear about this. Did y'all see the track list for this album?
no, I have
Do
not.
y'all know what the album is called?
What is it called?
Yes.
What is it called, my
It's
brother?
Meet the Woo 3.
Wow,
Which is good to hear because the Meet the Woo series, in my opinion, was superior to the album that he put out, which I guess would be considered the debut album. So now this Deluxe album, which will drop this week, has got 15 new songs, and it's got what everybody wanted on the Shoot for the Stars, Aim for the Moon album,
Right.
which is drill sound. It's got collaborations with the artists that he actually worked with and surrounded himself with while he was here. So we got a lot of Fivio on it. TJ, I think, is on it. J.I. believe, is on it. What's my man's name? Ace Boogie? No, A Boogie.
Hey, Boogie. Ace Boogie.
Hey,
I'm
Boogie with
"¿Quién
the hoodie?"
mierda es Ace Boogie?
I've been watching Paid in Full. I've been watching too much Paid in Full. Ace Boogie.
Bien,
It's
Lulu.
got A Boogie.
Yeah.
So I think all the fans that was along for the ride, not necessarily the fans that jumped on board after his death. I think the fans that was there pre-death. I think this is the album they was looking for, myself included, and I'm super excited. So shout out to that.
Pop Smoke, baby.
Word
Long
up.
live.
All right. So I think now you're gonna take us to like
Shitsville.
what's novela? No. What's the word?
Soap opera, the
Oh,
biggest
God.
trending news.
What's
we
the
can
word
tell.
when your mom's homegirl comes over to your mom and she's like, yo, I got the tea, but in Spanish.
I got you.
Bochinche.
No, is
chinche.
another word. The chisme.
Chisme. Yeah,
Chisme,
Chisme.
yes.
Chisme. I
So
got
I think
Chisme.
this is gonna be Mook's chisme of the week.
Word up. Hey guys, you ain't heard it from me, but supposedly Jada Pinkett was having an entanglement with August Alsina, singer August Alsina, and this all came about because I guess August had put out the fact that he was having an affair with Jada, and this was under Will Smith's, I guess, consent. You know what I mean? He allowed it to happen. This was the statement that he had put out earlier in the week. So since then, everything spiraled out of control because everybody, I thought and I guess wondered whether Will and Jada, which is big power couple, big black power couple in Hollywood and in media, whether they had an open relationship. So quote unquote. Open relationship. They were having, I guess, affairs, with each other's consent. And August drops that bombshell, and then they were quiet for a couple of days. But then Jada had brought Will on her show, which is called the Red Table, where they have like red table talks, and they whole like woman to woman type show. Kind of like. I don't know, just like a woman, like a talk show for women to exhale. You feel me? And he went on the show, and then her quote, I'm quoting Jada. She said she had an entanglement with August Alsina, basically saying that while they were on a break, she did have an affair with him.
Did y'all
And
watch
this
the
is
interview?
The biggest trending thing.
You watched it?
I didn't watch the entire thing, but I seen bits and pieces that been like remixed into songs and stuff.
How about you, Little?
Pretty
You seen
funny.
it?
Nah, I'm just glad that my entanglement with Jada didn't come out.
Yes.
You
You see?
You see?
August,
but-
I think that's
man.
one angle that people may not really be paying attention to. Like, yo, August, you dry snitching, man. You could have probably kept that popping if you wouldn't have said nothing.
That's a sucker move.
Dead
man.
ass.
That's
Nah,
like
dead
the
ass.
little kid that first gets his first taste, and then he's like, "Yo, my man, look what I just did."
He's thirsty. He's thirsty
Yeah.
for the stardom. Cause he's hot. You know what I'm saying? Like, his name got a little buzz, but now that
Now,
nigga's
yeah.
popping.
Now he's everywhere.
Now everybody knows who he is.
But not for his music though.
Yeah, that's the whack thing.
And the sad thing is, he dropped an album like last week,
and nobody's even talking about the album. Not one person that I
like-
heard say, "Oh, that album's okay." You know what I'm saying? They all talking about
I
this
hear from
bullshit.
people that he's nice. I hear from people that he's nice.
But have you heard the
his
album?
first album was dope.
Nah,
I think it's called Testify or
He's a
Testimony.
singer though, right?
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
a singer.
Yeah. Have y'all heard the new album? Anybody?
The new album, no. The
Anybody?
first album, I will say, is worth a listen. I think it's called Testify or Testimony. I will co-sign that
Well,
album.
He testifying on this one too.
On this album,
Facts.
What if it was a promotional tactic that just absolutely went wrong and didn't work?
Oh, it was most definitely a
what if it's
promotional
a
tactic.
promotional tactic that went right and it's working right now?
It's viral.
He's super duper viral.
You know what I'm saying? What if like we're all just
We gotta check his
But
stats.
are we checking for his music? Is
Yeah,
my
we
point,
got the
which is
only
what
way
he's
it went
selling.
right
I'm
is if
not-
we gotta check the stats.
He just
Yeah.
dropped a song, I think, last night, and it's featuring Rick Ross, and
Did
it's
you watch it?
titled "Entanglement."
Did you watch it? Did you
No.
watch it?
No, I
You see
didn't.
what I'm
No.
saying?
I already read about it.
Nobody's checking for
Nah,
this
with
shit.
it.
But actually, look, that's a perfect example that you're correct. Nobody's checking for his music. I read about it and I was like, damn, that's interesting. Like,
And
that's
you're a Rick
good
Ross
angle to
fan.
take. And I'm a Rick Ross
Exactly. So you didn't even check
fan. And I
for it on the
skipped over
strike.
like, fuck it.
You see what I'm saying? Like, to me, that's kind of whack. That's why I'm like, all right, he'll be around for a minute for this very purpose, for this very, moment. But then what? Does he have anything to sustain a career? Is the point.
I don't think so.
It's trolling. It's trolling to the third power. But I
His
think
trolling is terrible.
The
Yeah.
biggest narrative in this is not even August Alsina. It's actually Will and Jada. You know what I mean? Because now everybody's riding Will. He's a meme now. And,
Yo, did you see his
people are
face?
calling out Jada. You know what I'm saying?
His faces are always great.
Did you see his face when she said entanglement? Yo,
Yeah.
his
He's a meme.
face,
He's a
like you
meme.
could see his like body coming out and choking her, like, bitch, tell the truth. You know what it was.
So,
But they have an open relationship. There was never
and they
no
were,
mystery about
and
that.
supposedly during that interview, she said they were like separated.
Yeah,
And he
yeah,
said like,
yeah.
yo, I wasn't fucking with
It's only like a 15-minute interview. Not
But-
even that
You
long.
gotta watch it.
Yeah, it's
as
not long.
as men, as we sit here as all men, and to our female listeners, like, don't take this as chauvinistic or toxic masculinity.
Go ahead. I know what you're gonna
or
say, but go ahead.
whatever. You never want to hear that as a man.
Yeah.
Regardless, if you're with your shorty 10 years
Mm-hmm.
and y'all take 6 months of breakup, separation, whatever, and y'all reunite, cats will be like, yo, tell me what you did in them 6 months.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
not
yeah.
gonna affect me.
Would
But-
you do that?
Yeah,
You
right.
see? Would you ask?
Nah, I wouldn't. I personally
I
wouldn't.
think real ones know not to ask because at the end of the day, it's gonna affect you. So
Now, believe it
Probably
or
like
Throw
not,
for her to do that to
He probably
him,
throw up and
for
shit.
her to do that to him on that platform and know it's gonna go. She didn't know it was gonna go viral, but the odds are something was
Come
gonna
on.
go viral.
Come on.
Like, damn, I think that's kind of fucked up, yo. I think she kind of played him like
like a sucker,
multiple levels of playing him. You know what I'm saying?
like a triple.
I don't think
entendre
so.
play?
I don't think so. Because
No?
let's keep it real. That's Will Smith.
Yeah,
I believe,
that's what I was gonna
believe
say.
that too. I
He's
believe that
gay.
too, J. Dot.
You feel
I
me?
believe that too
That's
because
what I think.
He actually is looking like the ideal man
Yeah.
in this situation right now, like the good guy
Mhm.
who still by his woman and ate that.
That-
Let's keep
yes,
it real.
yes.
That's
he's
fact.
Do
his
you look at
legend-
him like that?
Hell yeah, that's that nigga. I don't
Yo,
give a
that's
fuck.
I look at him just like he said. I look at him like, yo, that's fucking Will Smith.
'Cause
dude.
let's
All
keep
right,
it-
but eliminate
I'ma-
that. He's Will Smith. He
I'ma
sat
tell
there
you-
and his shorty told him something. And
regardless
he ate
of whatever,
it.
you're right. He is a man. When it
Not-
comes
not
down,
even to say I'm right, because his reaction was totally plausible too. Like, I respect his reaction. Yo,
I'ma
a lot
tell
of
you
us
why he's
say
the man.
well,
I'ma
we
t-
would have choked the shit out of him.
no, you can't.
I'm gonna
can't.
tell you why he's the man, right?
Go ahead.
Because he took that shit on the chin. But let's keep it real. He's fucking the baddest women all over the planet.
Thank you.
that's what
Thank
I'm
you.
saying,
And,
J.
he
Dot.
and it didn't come out. And his shit is cool. His closet is
Exactly.
clean.
Yeah.
He's able to keep
And
his shit
he's
quiet.
Eating that. You
Yeah.
know
So
what I
that's
mean?
a
Exactly.
totally like different view where like Will could be mad at Jada because it's like, yo, you can't even keep your shorties in check. Like, I
Yeah.
got my shorties over here.
Right.
They quiet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Not a peep.
Yeah, like you got your one little shorty and he out here wilding,
Yeah.
talking,
Making
Like,
records.
What's up with you?
Making records.
Making
you know-
albums and shit.
Because at the end of the day, what I think this whole thing is that they're doing a smoke screen for the fact that they really do have an open relationship. Because there's rumors of Will Smith having an affair with Margot Robbie when they did that one movie, and also it's not a hidden fact that her and August Alsina were hanging out. Like he's even gone with her to award shows.
Exactly.
So come on, you're gonna tell me Will Smith don't know that she was rolling around?
All right, but exactly like you just said though, like you just said, it's been rumored that he was fucking around with Margot Robbie. That's just a rumor.
Let me
Like you
ask you
can't
a
prove a
question,
rumor.
Right, she's fire too.
Why would they need to smoke screen it if it's well known and like
Yeah.
out there?
Yeah.
That's what I don't understand. Because now instead of them just saying, "Hey, we have an open relationship, we ban whoever we want," now they're saying, "We don't call this a marriage, we call this a partnership." So don't beat around the bush. Just call it what it is. You know what I mean?
What if
They got
they
kids,
drop
though.
like the marriage book in 6 months? You feel me? Like this is
Oh, this
how
is the
we
rollout.
survived our marriage.
This is the
Yeah.
rollout. Okay. Okay.
Marriage in
Yeah, I
2020.
mean, I believe-
That's
Yeah.
what I like about this story. Like, it's so many angles and different like ways you could look at
Yeah,
it and
yeah, yeah.
different takes.
They could- yeah,
like,
you could do mad shit.
You
Yeah.
could have so much fun. Like a really good in-depth writer or like researcher will take this story and come up with like 10 different
Stories
fucking
and shit.
You know
yeah.
where that's going?
papers.
This situation is kind of like the new norm for relationships.
Yeah.
You know, in today's
Could be,
day and
yeah.
age.
Yeah.
That goes
exactly.
back to what we were saying a second ago, like the generation and their moral code. Like it's different now. It's
Yeah.
not even in respect to relationships and how the roles of men and women and certain tendencies and who would do what and who
Yeah.
might or might not be allowed to do what. Like, yo,
For the record, though, if
Shorty's wildin'.
if my girl hears this, I just want to say that I am not with this shit.
Yeah, for sure.
I think that goes for all three of y'all. We
Yeah,
just
yeah.
talking in hypothetics and alleged.
Hyperbole and all that.
Yeah, this is all
There's no
hearsay.
entanglements around here.
I do not support this shit.
Bruh. Nah. Yo, but believe it or not, that's also a fetish.
smart.
That's a
That's
fetish.
smart.
Yo,
It
like
is.
there's dudes that actually like that shit, that like to see them, like their wife get banged out by
Hard,
somebody else.
TMI hard.
I'm
TMI.
serious. That's a
You need to know when
fetish.
to
Like
be
that's
behind closed
crazy.
doors.
What if that's their thing?
Not no Latinos.
Oh no, not us.
real.
No. Fuck that.
For
Hey,
real.
Not
Hey,
us.
Sidebar. You're absolutely right, Harv. Listen, I was locked up for a little while with some dude, and he told me
wait
that
a
he used to
minute.
sell.
Hey, yo.
You
He
up the
told-
pauses
let me finish,
right
let me
now.
Right
finish,
here.
let me finish.
Hey, yo.
Let me finish. He told me that he used to sell krills to this couple, and not only would they pay for the krills, they would pay him to pipe the wifey while the dude was looking.
So he was
And
banging a
order
crackhead.
food and everything. They will order food and then give him all the food and everything. So he will make money off selling krills,
Crazy.
off piping the lady, and then take all that food home when everything was all said and done. I'm like, yo,
I have a
yo,
lot
it
of
can't get better than
questions
that.
Yeah, I
regarding
have-
this story.
I have
Sell
more
crack
questions
again.
than
How
anything
you
else.
came to meet this man?
Yeah,
Where
yeah.
were you locked
I
up?
just told you I was locked
Yo, I
up,
got like
nigga.
27 questions right now. I'm
Word.
gonna just avoid all of them. But
Yeah.
what country was this?
Yeah,
Like,
for
damn.
real.
International movie.
International move was locked up in the Philippines and shit.
Yo, so yeah, man. Shout out to Will and Jada. I'm not gonna say shout out to August because I think he dry snitched. I ain't fucking with him. But shout out to Will and Jada because at the end of the day, they took a situation and kind of like spun it. You know what I'm saying? And made it positive
They
and
spun the shit out of it.
probably they'll turn a profit off this. That Jada show is on Facebook, right? So she's probably
It's
under
presented by
contract
Facebook, yeah.
and might have like a performance bonus clause. Like if we get X amount of viewers, I got an extra 250,000 or whatever.
Oh, yeah,
That
yeah.
shit could have been a
She might
fucking-
even be able to take the show mainstream.
Yeah, I'm willing to bet they're gonna profit off that shit. So shout out to them because holy shit. But yeah, don't put me in that situation.
They definitely took the light off the Jada meme with that whole shit.
Yeah.
And who was hot? Damn, who was buzzing like a week before them that was glad as fuck that Will and Jada got hot?
Oh, on some fucked up, on some
I
fuck
don't
shit.
remember, but fuck it. Will and Jada, shout out to them. Mook, what else you got for us on current events?
Yeah, let's keep going.
I bet. So speaking of morals, my brothers, we got some people that have kind of like no morals at all, man. Like these people is just outrageous with it and outright with it. So this week, the president of the Goya food brand voiced his endorsement for the current president, Trumpito. And with that came like a whole avalanche of stuff. So, he basically said that he supported him. So then, Latinos and other minorities alike were calling for a boycott of Goya food products. And if anybody lived in a Spanish household growing up, you know that 90% of your products are going to be from Goya, man. From the adobo to the sazon to the beans to the corn, everything. Every can, good, everything is Goya, basically. So
as Latinos, how do y'all feel about that?
Okay.
Go ahead. Go ahead. We'll let the guest go first.
I'm gonna keep it 100 in my profession. Goya puts a lot of money in my pocket. So I'm a stagehand. The homie E can relate.
Yeah,
and that's a big account. So
there you go.
I mean, honestly, how do I feel about it though? On some real shit, I don't know, man. Everything is politics, man, and business, man. That shit was another marketing fucking tactic, bro.
The shit that and I want y'all to answer how y'all feel. Don't let me forget that. But the issue that I've noticed after this happened, right, is the separation that it causes between whoever wants to now say fuck Goya and whoever now in retaliation to Latinos saying fuck Goya. I think pro-Trumpers are like, yeah, let's rock with Goya now because they not fucking with it. So kind of like to be spiteful and shit.
Yeah. So
I think it's another example of the Trump division that he just causes, and I think the main offensive like remark was that he said we are blessed to have a president like Donald Trump, and I think just that word usage, I think that's what pissed a lot of people off. Because Trump shits on Latinos. Like I think he just did something positive recently regarding the DECA program and allowing students who are here on a visa to remain here while they get their college education, whether it's at a physical college or at a digital college. So props to him for doing that, because you can't fucking like just say fuck him even when he does something good. But other than that, he's done a lot of crazy shit, and I think that's what bothers people.
Again, though, could the few good things that he does, could it just be to basically, is he pandering just to the Hispanic community? Just to appease us a little bit?
Of course it could be. It's probably done in reaction.
You know what's crazy, though? Not to, sorry to cut you off.
No, go ahead, yeah.
The shit that really comes to my mind on, like, a serious topic is for Goya to support him and really put that shit out in the light like that. You know what breaks my heart? The fact that the shit he's responsible for with the what's the immigration shit he got
with the ICE,
with the jail shit
down at the border,
and he got kids in there,
yeah, exactly, and kids are disappearing,
separating families and all that shit. And then
so how can he
but
be
that's
a
the whole
blessing
point,
to Latinos,
right?
And have Latinos locked up, disappearing,
right?
That's
because
I
think they said over 1,500 kids have just straight
vanished,
up disappeared.
Yeah.
They probably are on the Wayfair catalog and shit.
Exactly.
Don't even mention that.
Yeah.
Don't even mention that.
So,
but
facts.
I mean, it's a part of the larger picture, obviously, and it goes hand in hand because these are Spanish products, and you talk about Latinos that he's been doing, all sorts of things too. But also just saying that we're blessed to have a president that has put us in a pickle of situation with this country. Like, this country's at a crux. Like, you never know if we have problems with another superpower. Will we be able to fucking get through it because of everything that he's put us through regarding the economy, regarding the pandemic, regarding just everything.
The country's on the verge of a race war, yo.
Yeah, the race wars.
And like financial ruin.
Yeah.
Exactly, and that was supposed to be his big
thing. So you think we're susceptible to attack right now?
I mean, I'm not sure. I don't know that, but what I'm saying is, if we were ever vulnerable, at our most vulnerable, I think it's right now. Where we are close to a depression, close to
That's a good point. That's also a scary scenario.
Yeah.
No, absolutely.
You're taking.
That's what I'm saying. And then this cat is gonna say that we're blessed to have this cat. Get out of here. What has he done? He hasn't done really much. He's put us in a worse position.
The contradiction that we face is that Goya also employs a lot of Latinos and also does a lot of good for Latino communities and Latino children themselves, not in relation to Trump.
Yeah.
So when you speak of boycotting or banning them, now you're taking money out of Latino pockets. You're taking money out of like Latino
jobs.
sponsorships and events that are coordinated by Goya for kids, whether it be like food drives or school giveaways. So we find ourselves in a bit of a crux regarding all of these factors.
Issues, yeah.
You know what that tells me or shows me, like the fact you got a company and a person like the guy who owns Goya supporting Trump. That shit is like humanity is vulnerable right now.
Yeah.
There is no humanity.
Everything's for sale.
Yeah.
Even humans.
That's what I'm saying. There is no humanity.
And that most of the Trump supporters, that's because of big bucks and tax cuts and
of
he
course.
basically
Tax breaks
takes
for the rich.
care of that 1%.
Of course.
So of course they follow him, and I'm sure Goya's included in that. That's got to be a
Isn't it a fact though that
corporation.
that the owner of Goya or that Goya itself is not an actual Latin American
it's a
it's
company
actually based out of
Spain.
Spain, correct?
Right. But they do most of
they
their
cater to
employing and catering to
Latin America. Yeah.
I mean, Latin America comes from, just Spain, basically Spanish.
Yeah.
But one thing I wanted to bring up regarding morality is just the conflict of interest that it created after that, because Trump was endorsing Goya products. He had a bunch of canned goods on his desk in the Oval Office, and his daughter Ivanka was also endorsing them. She took a picture with the Goya beans can, and it was called the conflict of interest.
Well, isn't that a federal offense?
Yes, exactly. It's a federal offense.
Not only that, it's super tone deaf, considering we're in the middle of a pandemic and they're posing with Goya products.
Yeah, so the dude, Governor Cuomo's brother, Chris Cuomo, on CNN, Joe just blasted them. He's saying they're basically hawking beans right now when we're in the middle of a pandemic and a race war, and they're here trying to sell beans. Like, what's up with these people?
So who
get out of here?
Who can arrest them?
The government.
Can we do a citizen's arrest?
I wish, man.
I can see your stupid ass pulling up. Citizens arrest, Trumpito.
Freeze, Trump.
Trumpito.
I'm here in the name of the people.
That's what Secret Service.
All right, man. Well, just to wrap up Goya, if anybody needs the make your own sazon or make your own adobo recipes, I got them. So hit me in the DM. I'll send them to you. I got the sofrito recipe from Grandma, rest in peace. Before she died, she gave me her recipe. So I'm willing to share that with the world. So if you need that, hit the DM, and I'll send that over to you.
Wait. What if we could be the next Goya
Word.
with that recipe?
Efren, delete the last 20 seconds of the podcast. We start in broya. No, broya.
Because my grandma. My grandma got a mean recipe too.
See, all of us, all of our grandmothers and aunts and everybody. Yeah, good.
Delete. Flag that, brother F.
Flag that.
This is honestly the only reason I came today. To talk about that recipe.
We can start selling that shit.
This is our whole meeting.
Yeah, so I don't know if you're pro Goya, fuck Goya, whatever you are, stand by. We support, not to say we support whatever, but we support people's freedom to support whatever the fuck they want. But that don't mean we gotta hang out with you. So if you
I ain't gotta like you.
You're still not invited to the cookout.
Yeah, fuck you.
Let's get on to something hip hop now. Finally.
Yes.
All right, baby. All right. So I got the next current event is it's pretty big. I mean, lately, because of this pandemic, we've been put onto different type of media, and media has even been created from the pandemic, just due to, I guess, people's lack of going out and stuff. So the interest is caught in different places. So one big thing was on IG Live. They started doing the versus battles. You know what I'm saying? And that was big. Like, I don't know if y'all caught the Jada and Fabulous, but that one was pretty dope.
Yeah.
That was the most recent one. Yeah. And one that's been rumored was that DMX was supposed to battle somebody big. So they said Jay-Z, and he's been calling.
Well,
people
he said
out.
Jay-Z.
Yeah, not that.
Yeah. He said Jay-Z, and he's been calling other people out as well. But the one that was actually announced that's supposed to come up is him versus Snoop Dogg.
Nice.
And I think that's pretty dope, man. They got it marketed pretty dope because they got his Pitbull, and then Snoop Dogg's
Yeah, that was legendary.
Yeah, that was really dope.
Doberman.
Yeah, Doberman.
If you weren't
Doberman.
like anticipating it before, I think when you saw that shit, it was like, oh,
That's dope though. That's good marketing right there.
Not for nothing, but when he started, because I think it was Nori that kind of started hyping that whole shit, like for Hove to battle DMX or.
Hove ain't gonna battle nobody.
Nah, he's not.
Yeah.
But I was like, damn, who could really fuck with DMX? Like that's one of my favorite rappers of
Hell
all
yeah.
time. You know,
He's
that's
nasty.
the dog. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
And when you think of his catalog,
He's
he's got
different.
bangers,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yes.
He's got
it's like-
anthems.
Who could really fuck with him? And like, I was putting some thought to it, but honestly, I think that's the perfect matchup though.
Yeah.
Cause Snoop
Yeah,
got
That's a good
bangers, too.
matchup. Wasn't who did they say wanted to battle DMX and he was like, nah, like you're not even on my level. Damn, I don't remember.
Was it
might,
T.I.?
might it have been 50 Cent?
No, yeah, maybe
Was it
50 Cent. I know they said 50 and Snoop
50
at one
wanted
point.
Snoop.
Yeah,
I know that.
Yeah,
And then
Yeah.
I think I
50
want to
can't
say
fuck with Snoop.
50
I don't
said
think so.
DMX too.
I don't know.
And
That's tough. Yo.
Somebody
50 got
else
some
challenged
bangers, too.
DMX and he was like, no, I'm only doing it if it's Jay-Z.
Right, exactly.
But we all know like Jay-Z.
Jay Good's not doing this shit.
That's like
Who the fuck? Nobody can fuck with Jay-Z.
That's
man.
like-
Nas is the only one.
beneath. I want to say that's like
Nah,
beneath
maybe,
him.
that's like-
Like
Nas is the only one I think.
Nas
that-
already won that too.
But that's why. That's why that one would be intriguing. You know what I'm saying? They both come out
but they
and like
got-
we'll
they
settle
got-
it once and for all.
No, and they got big hits after that. You feel
But
me? Like,
exactly.
after
That's
that,
the other
he
thing,
dropped
too.
A bunch of albums.
Yeah.
I think it's about the
After
setup.
that battle.
Like I like now that they're in the same room.
Yeah.
So imagine Jay and Nas in the same room, like pacing and I don't know. You feel me? Like they're both too cool for school and shit. so
that's the other thing. They're way too cool.
probably smoking cigars and shit. Probably not even saying much. Like I don't know.
Wouldn't even say that.
But this shit, DMX and Snoop.
Yeah.
I could imagine Snoop fucking dancing his goofy ass around, smoking fucking
Mad
a
weed,
blunt the size of
shit.
this Avion, this Fiji water,
Were.
and then DMX probably doing push-ups in the corner and shit, or fucking.
You stupid.
You feel me? Like
Smoking crack.
He'll take E's fucking pull-up bar.
Yeah. He'll start
Oh,
cooking up a
shit.
fucking Chi-Chi and shit.
Chi.
Like I don't
He
know.
walking
Fifi.
around his pits and shit.
But
no,
all right, let's go around and we'll start with Littles.
Yeah. Guess
Who you
first.
got?
You know, it's funny. I was just thinking, like, both artists, not the same exact era. You know what I'm saying? Because Snoop came out like a
little
good
earlier.
couple years before him,
Yeah, a
right?
few years, yeah.
But the beauty of it, it's a similar sound. It's still like the same essence of hip hop. You know,
Mhm.
like the old school shit.
The golden era.
Right, golden era type of vibe.
Right.
But the beauty of that battle is they're completely different sounds. He's got the super West Coast originated
Smooth.
shit, and then DMX came in with that Rough Rider Yonkers shit. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be an amazing battle to like really listen to each other's catalogs. Honestly, I'm gonna go with the dog, man. I'm gonna go with DMX for sure.
Now, do you think that's also? I mean, I know you like the dog, and obviously you're a fan of Snoop and all. But do you think that's also your East Coast bias?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Is
That's good
this,
that you admitted it, though. That's
100.
dope. That's dope.
Yeah.
Is
A lot
this
of
the
people would admit
first-
it.
But I love Snoop's catalog.
No,
Don't
exactly.
get it
That's what I
twisted.
mean.
Like,
We're
that's
all
my
fans
shit.
of Snoop. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Is this
Vince.
the first versus that is East Coast versus West Coast?
Let's think about it.
Looking back, right? I want to say it is.
It might be.
yeah, I think so.
It might be.
I
Yeah.
think everybody else was kind of like
Well, East Coast.
somewhat connected. You feel me?
Yeah. Like, yeah.
And these
Within their same.
other
region.
than their dog mentality, I don't think they're connected. And the fact that we're going East versus West, I think that's crazy.
Yeah.
I like
who,
that.
Who you got? BS.
Oh man, I always say like again, like Littles. I'm a huge DMX fan. Like to me, and this is partly also because of my East Coast bias, but his music is emotional. That like his music can touch certain emotions, and that's what. Not that Snoop can't, because he has. Snoop is part of my childhood. You know what I'm saying?
But do
Like
you
where
think,
DMX.
those emotional songs play well in the versus setting?
Well, again, this is my personal bias. You know what I'm saying? Like I would prefer DMX's catalog. If you gave me the choice and be like, you either go with this one or that one, I'm gonna say X. So therefore,
That's
I'm gonna
important
go.
that you say that.
Who you
That's
got? Mo?
important that you say that.
Who you got, Mo?
I feel it's important that Harv says that, because if we're talking about the catalog, then yeah, possibly DMX. Like,
But
I really fucked with DMX in his heyday. Like, both his albums, Dark as Hell is Hot and Flesh and Flesh in My Blood, that came out in the same year. Dude, like those were my shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But if you're talking about their catalog when they're like featured on other tracks, I think Snoop might have them, man. Cause nothing but a G thing, Dre Day, nothing but a Gangster Party. That's Pac song. He's on a bunch of shit. You know what I'm saying? Deep Cover. I mean, the list goes on and on, man. New York, that they shitting on us on the East Coast. Snoop is on a lot of shit, man, and he's been out for a long time. And then not to mention his own hits, you feel me?
Yeah.
Gin and Juice and all that shit.
Not to mention,
so
he got one of the best producers of all time. Probably the best producer of all time. Like, who's fucking with Dre? Like, really?
Yeah.
Exactly.
And then when years after he left Dre, primarily he got with Pharrell.
With Pharrell, yeah.
So he got with another top
producer,
superstar producer.
Yeah.
The funny thing is, like, us being biased with the East Coast shit, cool.
Yeah.
And it is what it is, right? You know what I'm saying? It's what you like. It's what you know what I mean? Your opinion. But the whole thing is, like, Snoop is not worried about the dog. He's like, nigga.
It's like when I was gonna say also when I was gonna make my pick, you gotta recognize that Snoop is the most popular rapper of all time. Like people, like I always say, people in India know who Snoop is.
Yeah.
People in the middle of fucking China nowhere know who the fuck Snoop is.
Facts.
People in Malaysia know who Snoop is. You know what I'm saying? So like,
so Mook, you picked Snoop?
I think so, man. I think he might have them, like just those hits that I named, and there's countless others that I might not even be remembering.
Yeah.
But and I'm gonna need royalties for this. You know what I'm saying? Versus, they should consider doing like live shows, like stadium events, because I saw DMX perform live, and he's off the chain with it. Like,
he's one of the best
that's how I
performers
became
ever,
a
bro.
fan. Yeah, like he came up from under the stage and he was saying a prayer and went out the same way, and it was like, that's how I became a fan. And then Snoop, I saw him perform live when Jay-Z brought him out in Summer Jam, and that shit was crazy. Like the whole place went wow, So I think these artists are that big that you could do a big show and do the versus battle in that show, and I think that's the only forum that would fit for Jay-Z and Nas as well. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Taking it,
but they may not pay you because Versus originated on the Summer Jam stage when it was Swizz Beatz and he brought out Kanye West and they had the first producer battle.
Yeah, I remember that.
Oh,
you
wow.
remember that?
Yeah,
I do remember that.
So Versus actually started the way you're describing.
It's funny, they was just playing that
Oh,
not too
yeah.
long ago on Hot 97.
The video?
The audio.
Oh, because the video's on YouTube and I think it's so dope to watch, and like it's young Kanye and like not billionaire Kanye. He's not fat and a father yet.
Yeah, exactly.
He battled who? Swizz?
Swizz,
Yeah, it was Swizz.
And the songs they play and just them two, because they're both like
similar personalities.
and energetic,
super hype man and
bouncy
shit.
and
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
That shit started off dope. So I think what you're saying is true. This battle on a stage would be like
amazing.
Swizz is a genius, and he know what he got with that. So I wouldn't be surprised as soon as we get back to that.
Able
shit.
to.
That might even be like why they might even save Jay and Nas for that. Who wouldn't pay to go to that shit?
What? That's
for real.
Think about this too. Like I also heard this about they might do this with sports if this shit don't get better. What they're gonna do is, how people hold season tickets now, right? What they're gonna do is they're gonna give you a VR set, and it's like you're at the game.
Crazy.
And you pay the same shit, or maybe a little less, but you're still paying like if you're going to the game and shit.
That's crazy.
So now you can do that with concerts too.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Think about that.
That's the only thing they can do. Like,
We're going a little off
That's
topic
some scary
now.
shit.
But still.
But did y'all
That's some scary shit.
Did y'all see the Yankees game yesterday?
Nah.
Did anybody catch the
No,
Yankees game?
they beat the Mets, right? They beat the Mets.
I don't know who won. I don't pay attention like that, but I happened to catch a little bit of it.
I don't pay attention
And
like that.
when the guy's batting up, right behind him is the fan chairs and shit. The crowd, you know what I'm saying?
Empty.
Yeah.
But it's not empty because they put people's pictures on
Oh,
the
I seen
chairs.
that. Yeah,
It's
I
like,
seen
yo, I
that.
thought that shit was
Oh,
the
yeah.
funniest
I seen that in
shit.
Korean baseball.
Yo.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but I saw that shit. And
I've been
I think
seeing
I had
that.
been burning. Yo, that shit had me rolling. There was this one cat with a big ass head, like in the front row.
Yeah. The Koreans did that first.
Yeah.
I see.
Yo, that's what y'all gotta do. Y'all
That's
gotta put
hilarious.
a picture of me in the lab. And
Oh,
shit.
we gotta get a cutout. Yeah. That company, Big Heads, that they do cutouts.
Get a cut out of Moose.
Yo,
Mook, what do you gotta say? You
shit.
see his smiling face
For
like that.
real. But
Word
yo,
up.
I gotta agree with you, Mook, man. When I first heard of this battle, my immediate reaction was like, yes, DMX, you got him, you're gonna kill him. But then when I spoke to my man Eric, we just sat down and talked about it for a second, and he just hit me to like, we love DMX, all of us. I think we all agree that we love DMX, and he got them joints, and he got them interludes and them prayers,
Right.
and like that shit touch your soul in a different way.
And the features.
But after the first and second album, he kind of like saw a decline. I don't think offhand there's a lot of songs we can. Me personally, I can name off the third, fourth, or fifth album.
Right.
Other than like
The
they don't
hits.
know what we do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The other one
With Nokia. No, with what's his name? With the
like
Drew Hill
just
cat.
random songs. But then Snoop, he starts on Deep Cover. Then he goes The Chronic.
Yeah.
Then his Doggy Style.
Yeah.
Then he fucking did like he went to No Limit and he caught a few bangers.
Yeah.
Then he got the Chronic 2.
Yeah.
Then he went with Pharrell.
Yeah.
Then he did a reggae joint.
Yeah.
Then he did a fucking R&B album. And it's like, damn, he got so much shit to pull from.
Yeah. That's why I said like Snoop he's amazing, yo.
Yeah, I think
Nigga got Christmas albums.
I'm gonna go with
What
Snoop.
other rapper you know they got Christmas albums?
I'm
bro?
gonna pick Snoop,
Come
and
on,
that'll
man.
leave us 2-2.
Yeah. And Snoop, honestly,
Straight
Snoop
up.
is not the right choice, but he's a really good choice. He's actually
choice,
like if you look at it that way, then but still I'm gonna go with that.
All right, so let's wrap up current events because I
Yeah.
actually want to get into the interview.
Yeah.
Mook,
Okay.
nothing else for current events, right?
So yeah, we're done with current events. You wanna get into what the fuck 2020?
Yeah, let's go. Let's just do like a quick 5-minute what the fuck 2020 because I do want to talk about these 3 things.
Go ahead, go.
All right, so I'll let you take it away.
All right, what the fuck 2020 number 1, a squirrel catches the bubonic plague.
That's fucked.
Yo.
What next?
So, in relation to the squirrel catching that bubonic plague, what the fuck 2020 number 2, a Mongolian teen dies of said bubonic plague.
Like I said, now we're triple fucked.
Yeah.
And what the
Shit.
fuck 2020 number 3, what are y'all doing in these airports fighting and jumping? And I seen like 5 bitches jump a girl and then her man
And
had to
jump,
like
yeah.
try to fight the girls.
Yeah.
And he's laying on her trying to her not to get kicked.
And he's getting kicked in the head, and
yo,
one chick is swinging.
One of the
off.
girls grabbed him by the shirt and pulled him off. I was
Yeah.
like, damn, that bitch got strength in her.
Yeah.
That
You
was
seen that shit?
that was definitely a flight to Miami.
Yo, that shit was
Word up.
ratchet.
No, I think
Or
it was
back-
Fort
or back from
Lauderdale,
Miami.
right? Wasn't it Fort Lauderdale Airport?
Yeah, that was he was
see?
definitely going on it.
I don't know where they were, but that shit was ratchet, and y'all need
That's
to chill
normal
the
shit,
fuck.
dog.
You know that's a federal crime, right?
Yes.
You know what I'm
Fighting in
saying?
the airport.
Yeah, that's a federal crime. Like
I
that's
seen
not a
another
bullshit
video
misdemeanor. Yo.
where
That's a
it was
fed
like
crime.
4 girls beating up a airport employee that she was just telling them, "Yo, the flight's delayed," and they was like, "What do you mean the flight's delayed?" Bang, 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 bang.
Yo,
They jumped her. Her coworkers had to try to help her. It was like the crew
Oh, I
against
think that was in
the
Philly.
working crew.
Yeah.
Oh, it doesn't
Yo.
surprise me
Yeah.
in Philly.
2020's wild, but y'all out here wilding, so
Yeah.
chill the fuck out.
All right.
Hey, at least it wasn't a Chuck E. Cheese, man. You seen them fights? Them shits is crazy, man. With the kids all involved, shit like, yo, these people are
you
bugging.
just reminded me of a video I seen, yo. Oh my
Oh, you
god.
told me about it. You're a dick.
No, that video's funny. The video I told you about where it's 2 guys jumping like their nephew in the kitchen, they're slapping him around. It's funny, it's comical. I seen a video of a real fight, and the chick is holding her kid, and 2 chicks come up to try to, I guess, beat her up.
While she's holding her kid?
Yeah, so she
Go ahead.
puts the kid down,
Uh-huh.
and you see a dude come from off camera. And these are kids, you know, and God forgive them because they're stupid, and hopefully they get better. The kid, all right, so damn, I'm sorry, this is a audio podcast, so y'all can't see my recreation. But the girl's here, and the 2 girls are coming from over here. So she puts the baby down,
Yeah.
and the kid comes from off camera,
Uh-huh.
and he looks like he's gonna run and jump and fly kick the girl. But she put the kid down, so he jumps and in the mid-air, like, kind of swirls, and he kicks the kid in the head.
Oh,
Yo, that shit was
shit.
the funniest, most fucked up thing I've seen.
you're an idiot.
And then he proceeded to kick the girl, and they jumped her, and it was fucked up.
And they jumped the one girl.
Damn.
All of them. The guy and the two chicks. Diablo.
In front of her kid.
In front of her kid that he had just karate kicked like Jackie
Put
Chan.
into a concussion and
Yo.
shit, basically.
Y'all need to stop wilding out there. Stop
What the fuck,
these fights.
2020?
Don't kick no kids. Stay away from squirrels. Stay out of airports.
Yeah.
And a quick mic check to these politicians, Donald Trump, and anybody who's following suit. Y'all talking about opening up these schools. Y'all putting teachers at risk. Y'all putting kids at risk. God bless the kids, but they're dumb, bro. You want them to wear a mask, they're gonna be sneezing and farting all over the place on each other and shit. It's too much risk. Y'all got the option to do digital. The mayor of Governor that he cut like a $25 billion fund that was gonna help students to have digital access to schooling and be able to stay home and get homeschooled. Fuck you to him.
The governor.
Fuck
Yeah,
y'all.
like
the education secretary Betsy DeVos.
yeah.
Fuck you.
They can't hold meetings because of corona. They're scared they're gonna get infected, but they're holding meetings to talk about sending kids to school, and
Yeah.
they're not scared they're gonna get infected.
Yeah, exactly.
So-
Idiots.
Fuck you, fuck them.
All right. All right.
All right, now we got my dude, my man, the Renaissance man of 2020. This young brother right here is not only a rapper, he just started doing directing videos. He's a blogger. He got merch. He just started doing taekwondo, so he about to fuck niggas up.
Oh shit. He gonna wax on, wax off.
He
that
got
ass.
new projects coming. He's a dope dad. It looks like he has a lot of fun. A 90s hip hop junkie certified, polo legend, the young brother, J. Littles. Welcome to the show officially.
Thank you.
Thank
You
you
forgot.
for,
You forgot. I got an OnlyFans page.
And I see. I didn't know about that.
Yeah,
I'm
you
kind
see?
of happy I
It's
didn't know
for
about
old-
that,
yeah.
but it's out there.
Ladies.
Go ahead, promote that. It's for the Donyans. Y'all check that
Yeah.
out.
I love doing yes. Chill. You got E. You got to edit that E.
Yo, see that now it makes sense. Now it makes sense because lately you've been on your weight loss diet, tip, training,
Yeah.
doing the taekwondo, getting your body
get it.
right, so the OnlyFans could jump off proper.
Exactly.
Now
You
2
smart
and 2
dude.
makes 4.
22.
You
Yeah.
See?
see? Yo, there's money on OnlyFans.
Yeah, man.
I'm just
That's
saying.
what's up.
Not only for the ladies, bro.
But now on the serious tip, brother, take me down this voyage of this combat skill that you're learning. Like, what made you want to do that? How do you feel it's going? Like, what do you think the benefits of it are? Because we promote like trying to stay healthy for as fucked up as we are and as bad as we treat our bodies. You know, we think
do.
everybody needs to like really make a concerted effort to eat right, do some physical activity, get some sun. So tell me what led to you making that decision and what led to you saying, yo, I want to learn this. And tell me if it's Taekwondo or if I'm getting it wrong.
It's Tabo. It's Tabo.
All right.
Oh, there you go.
Nah,
Billy Blanks is back.
Nah, it's MMA. It's a MMA.
right.
It's MMA. It's a school in Fort Lee.
All right, you want to shout him out?
Yeah, shout out to Cello Training, man. Cello Training Grounds.
Okay.
Definitely a life changing situation for me right now. I've been there going on my 4th week.
Okay.
Bro, I done lost mad weight just being in there. You know what I'm
Dope.
saying? But
Dope.
to answer your question, what led to that whole shit? In reality, it gets deep. Depression, bro.
Yeah.
Like I was dealing with that shit, man. That shit hit hard. Like
That's a real thing, and we've
Yeah.
had actual episodes dedicated to just mental health, to
Depression
just
and
anxiety,
anxiety,
to
yup.
just depression. So
that's a powerful word. Like, you know, there's levels of it.
Of course.
I ain't gonna say like I was, you know, on a suicidal shit,
yeah.
you know, but
Yeah.
but I was in probably the worst funk I've ever been in,
Yeah.
you know, with the quarantine. Well, that quarantine hit me hard, bro.
Yeah.
And I'm the type of person that I medicate that pain in those situations with food. There's people that don't eat. You know, when they're going through their stress and depression. I eat. I'm a fat boy. You know what I'm saying? So the whole quarantine, dog, I was ordering chicken parms, eating cannolis, 2 or 3. I ordered my babe. You want some dessert? I'll fuck around, get her dessert, eat her shit. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Yeah, I do the same shit.
So
And were you sleeping a lot too?
Yo, so it got to a point, bro, where I wasn't going to sleep till like 9 in the morning, bro.
Dang.
And then you sleep all day, basically.
10 in the, and I sleep the whole day.
And then do it all again.
And then just, it was like
And
that.
I bet you weren't creating nothing.
Yo, I couldn't write a rhyme for my life.
That's not as like what's the word I'm looking for? Not rare
Far-fetched?
is the word.
Oh.
That's not as uncommon. You feel me?
Yeah,
Because I've definitely been in that same position you're talking about right now.
Everybody has. We've all.
I'm
we've
sure
all-
you have.
we've
I'm
all
sure
been there.
Mook
We've all
has.
been-
And yo, that's such
Man.
that's such a
Yeah.
like shitty position. To
It's
be in,
horrible.
yo.
It feels terrible,
And
bro.
you know you're doing it. You
Exactly.
feel
I
me?
was just gonna say that. You
Yeah.
know you're actually doing it, and you catch yourself, but then you go
Yeah.
right back to doing it again.
You eat the
know
third
what I'm
cannoli and you're like, damn, what the fuck?
And
What's
then-
wrong with me? But you know you got 3 more there in the stash for later.
Calling you like
And then you feel even worse because I'm all fat. I'm
Yeah.
all like stuffy, and it's like I ain't
Yeah.
even breathing right. Like, whatever.
Yeah.
So that hit me hard, bro. So it got to a point I I jumped on the scale because I saw myself shooting up, and I'm like, yo, I've never been this big. So I shot up to 222 pounds,
Okay.
and I'm 5'5". You know,
Okay.
so that was like crazy.
Yeah.
That would be considered obese.
Oh,
Definitely.
on the DMI,
you know?
on the
So-
on the BMI, yeah.
The good, I mean, it's not a good thing, but the fact that we were quarantined up, I didn't have to really get dressed or nothing. But
Yeah.
there was one
But
day.
it's bad too because then you're not stepping out. So it's
I-
like you don't gotta maintain yourself.
Exactly.
You feel
Bro,
me?
Exactly.
I had no gear to fit in. None of my jeans was fitting me, and I shot up to a 38.
Oof.
So I'm like, yo, 5'5" going to a size 40.
Yeah.
I'm like, rap career is over.
Yeah. This is not gonna look good.
It's not gonna work.
The
bro.
OnlyFans wasn't looking
Yeah,
potential.
that shit was on time
You just
out.
had to change your name. Instead of J. Little, you be J. Big.
Bro, it was born like it was crazy. So
Wow.
So I
Okay.
jumped on the skizzy. I was like, okay, something got to give. I got to get back on my shit.
Mm-hmm.
Thank God, at least. Well, not really, but remember when we were quarantined up out here, the weather was terrible.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it wasn't really much to look forward to go
Right.
outside.
It
Exactly.
wasn't
But
too bad to be quarantined.
as soon as that weather broke, I'm an outdoorsman, bro. I can't be a homebody,
Yeah.
and that was part of the reason why I was so miserable. You know, just it was like house arrest. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So once the weather broke, I jumped on my mountain bike. I started training. I started exercising. But shout out to my little cousin, right? So he had shot up a lot of weight too. He was pretty big too, and I just seen him start dropping the weight fast, and then he started posting his little clips training at like a little hidden spot with his peoples. And I'm like, yo, I like what y'all doing. They was doing pad work. They was kicking, doing some Muay Thai shit.
Yeah.
And then he put me onto it. And he was like, he was telling me, he's like, yo, I don't know if you ready for this type of training. It's intense.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, bro, I'm your big brother.
Yeah.
I'm like, I've been doing this shit my whole life. I'm like, ain't nothing intense. I am intense.
And
Yeah.
had you done like mixed martial arts before?
Yeah, I had trained in it.
Okay.
But I ain't gonna front nothing like what I'm doing now.
Right.
This is like the epitome of mixed martial arts.
Yeah.
It's real strength and conditioning training
Okay.
Yeah.
for those scenarios.
Right.
Did you have to train to get ready to go train?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
I was doing that. I was already preparing for it.
Yeah, conditioning
I
yourself.
thought
yeah.
I was ready. I told my
Nah.
little cousin, I was like, I'm ready, bro. You good? Don't worry about me.
Yeah.
I got there, bro.
It was different.
They was laughing, bro.
Yeah.
I was on that.
Yeah.
I was on that garbage can, like about the Earl.
Yeah,
like, you know what I mean?
That's when you know the workout is real. And I've told you this
Oh,
story
yeah,
about
yeah.
when I was playing a game of full court basketball.
Oh, yeah,
and,
well, I was there. I
as I
remember.
crossed half court, I ran off the court, threw up in a garbage can, and just continued to run home.
Yeah.
But I'm about to come back in 2021. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So and the other thing is, it's in a sauna room.
And how was your first day on the bike? Like your first
was
day
cool.
when you decided, like, yo, I'm ready to do something.
Do some shit.
To
Yeah.
get back on it.
Yeah. How was that first day?
It was all right. I don't know. It was all right. You know
Was
what
it
I'm saying?
as bad as the first day you went to the dungeon and got the training?
No.
That
No,
was, that
of
was
course
deadly.
not.
And how far did you go on the bike? Do you think?
I probably rode like maybe 5 miles.
Okay.
Something like, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It was
Yeah,
still a
yeah.
little chilly.
Yeah.
But yo, I ride.
Just to get the blood
I'm the
flowing,
same
and
way.
that's his first day back too. You feel
Right,
me?
right. I'm the same way. I love to ride bike. Yo.
I
love that
ride,
shit.
you know what I mean? So here's the thing, right? And this is what I tell people. Like, a lot of people hit me up like, yo, let's go ride. I'm like, if you ain't really ready to ride with me, don't fucking call me.
Yeah.
Cause I really fuck with the hills.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you see my stories, I got crazy routes. I'll take Tunnelly. I'll go up the steepest hill.
Yeah, I seen that.
yeah.
Like on 69th, I think you was on the other day.
Yeah. So that hill, that's the hill by the Zablu, right?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
a super duper steep hill, and it's a continuous incline all the way to Kennedy, right?
Yeah.
So I could ride up that hill up in like 3/4 of that.
Yeah.
That's tough.
Hell yeah.
That's like super. I haven't got all the way up yet, but that's one of my
But you're
goals.
building up to
That's
it,
one of
yeah.
my goals.
Yeah.
Once I get up there, I'm gonna be on some other shit.
Hell yeah.
You know, we have the
should.
second
That's an
most.
achievement.
We have the second most steepest hills
In the country, yeah.
Second
first.
San Francisco.
It's Cali. So I always
Yeah.
tell people, like, if I was to move, bike riding is one of my loves. I would probably go to LA before Miami because LA got all the hills and the mountains.
Miami's flat.
Yeah, Miami's flat. So I got a whole bunch of homies, and shout out to my homies in down in Miami.
Yeah.
But I'm like, y'all can't fuck with us. Like,
Yeah,
I'll be
it's
laughing.
different.
I'm like, yo, that flat land, that's cool, man. Go ahead, ride your little 20, 30 miles. But come over here, come to Death Row.
Yeah.
And come ride these hills up here. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
So that's how I give it up on a bike. I fuck
And
with the
another
hills.
benefit that you speak of taking these long rides is, along with obvious the physical benefit, is the mental.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a
It
getaway.
helps with
It's
the
an escape.
depression and
Yeah.
I got a
and, you know, those negative emotions that we feel. You let your mind blank out and you just ride, or if you're riding down a nice scenic route and you take along the waterway and you're just looking at the view, like that's gonna help. You know, when you do physical activity, your body creates that chemical
It creates endorphins
Right.
in your
Endorphins,
brain.
and dopamine. Yeah.
that make you
and
feel
dopamine,
better
yeah.
and make you feel positive,
Yeah.
and you can get even like a runner's high or a rider's high.
Yeah.
And that's great, man. That's
So-
awesome to hear. Yeah.
So this is what I tell everybody when it comes to exercise, right? It's obviously, you already know, it's something that's necessary, right?
Yeah.
But I do it to fight depression and to like escape, you know, and to find that chemical, right?
Yeah.
But what I tell people is when you really ready to love yourself and get busy with that, right? And commit to it, train so hard that when you don't train, you get depressed from not training.
Yes.
Right.
You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? And that shit will really change your life.
That's a great perspective, and thank you for being open enough to acknowledge and let us into, you know, these emotions.
Yeah,
that
your personal
a lot of
feelings,
people, you know, unfortunately, aren't so easy or quick to talk about, you know, because everybody thinks it's still a little bit taboo. But we here, as our listeners know, we always promote positive mental health. Anything you can do to stay on that vibe, whether it's meditation, the bike riding, the exercising, the music, obviously. Do something, because you can't allow yourself to fall into that pit and just stay there. You know what I'm saying? Because when you're there, you don't create. You can't write, or you can't rap, or you can't whatever it is.
Do anything.
And
Can't do anything
yeah,
creative.
you just kind of like rot. You
Right.
feel me? And sometimes when you try to dig yourself out, it's
too late.
Some
It's
people
hard.
can't. Yeah. So thank God you did dig yourself out. I'm glad to see you. You look healthy.
You're looking shape,
You know
bro.
that MMA training got you right. How many pounds are you down?
Oof, definitely over 20.
All right.
My scale broke. You know what I mean? I swear to God, it wasn't because my fat ass jumped on it and broke it. They was fixing my bathroom.
fucked this shit up.
And the plumber broke my shit. But
That sucks.
nah,
bro.
but I went from a 38 to a 36, and
Okay.
the 36 is starting to get a little loose on me too.
All right. Well,
So-
props to that. You see?
Awesome.
And anybody that wants to go ride bikes with J. Remember, it's a 20-mile minimum up and
Yes.
down these hills.
Yep.
Anything
Yo.
less, you
Yo.
are not ready, and
I'm
you are
ready.
not
Yo,
qualified.
but that ass, I want to start a little bike
Bike club. Yo,
Yeah.
there's
Yeah.
dope bike clubs in
There-
Brooklyn. I've been reading these articles. and shit.
Yeah, I want to start one
they
out
go all
here
over.
though. Like,
I'll
yeah,
join
us-
you, but I got a tricycle.
Yo, you know
the
what?
last breath tricycle. Yeah.
Oh
this is
yeah, that's right.
fire.
I forgot you got that shit. That shit is fire though. That
I-
shit is pretty fire. Yeah.
I ain't gonna front. He about to
West
get got
Coast style.
for that low rider. He about to
Word
get got
up.
for that low rider.
Ah,
If you hold that, he stop playing.
no doubt.
But that's awesome,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, for
sure. Props for that, man. Continue your loss. You still have goals you're trying to hit,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Obviously.
I just want a 6-pack. You know what I mean?
You want to fly? You want to see it and be like, oh,
That's
just
gonna
look
make
at
the
your
OnlyFans 6-figure worthy, right?
shirt.
there.
Exactly.
Oh.
Yeah. Right to the scotch.
But another thing you're doing with what you're doing, and again, props for doing that. You got 2 young sons that I see on the gram all the time, and God bless them. They're cute children. They look like good children. Your young one, yo, he makes me
He's
laugh.
hilarious.
Oh man,
Yeah,
I told you
see
that
it.
when a long time ago. When I happened to run up to be in your crib, And he was there, yo. He's just like a good soul. You feel me?
Yeah,
Like a
yeah.
good little young soul. God bless him.
He is,
So you're setting a good example for them, my brother. And
wow.
props to you for that, and congratulations.
Thank you, thank you.
How do you think that, like the whole fatherhood and that whole journey has changed you or affected
I'm gonna
you?
tell you what the first thing it did. Is it made me stop buying sneakers.
Yeah, that's often an effect of them kids.
Yeah, so real talk. The
Yeah.
babies came, it changed my life. It actually, you know what's funny now that we talking about that topic? All right, so prior to me having kids, a lot of my music, and you could like go in the archives, was your typical street ignorant shit.
Yeah.
You know, still
Knucklehead
lyrical.
shit.
Still lyrical,
Yeah,
but
but-
you know,
yeah.
I was trying to be this fucking killer, this Uncle
Yeah.
Murder type, you know, and shout out to him. No shade to
Nah,
Uncle
yeah.
Murder, whatever. But yeah, I was just on my ignorant
Yeah.
street shit.
Aggressive.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. So
Yeah.
once I had the kids, man, like my music turned into a direction where it was like putting out a lot of shit with substance,
Right.
you know, and positive messages.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it affected my music in that sense. You know, I didn't want to really put out negative
Right.
energy and negative messages.
Yeah.
So that was the first thing, you know what I'm saying? And then it's funny because like with life is hard, bro.
Oh, for sure.
I started realizing in my music, like, yo, I keep rapping about struggle and stress, and that added to like my writer's block and my creativity. I'm like, yo, I'm kind of bored of this shit.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to be that struggle rapper. I want to
Yeah.
have fun with this music shit. I want to have fun again. And a lot of people don't know. I haven't really promoted it, but I found that fun jumping into more of a mainstream direction. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? Like, I even started writing to fucking reggaeton beats and shit like
I
that.
saw that.
You
I
know what
saw
I'm
that.
saying? So it's
Yeah.
funny, like, I'm in a weird place.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm in a weird.
Well, you're transitioning.
I'm trying. Yeah, I'm just honestly, I am transitioning for sure, but for the most part, I'm just trying to have fun again.
Yeah.
You know, and not abandon my craft. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And see, and a lot of people always associate this is also part of your maturation. You know, a lot of people associate being mature as like being more serious. That doesn't mean being mature doesn't mean you have to be more serious. If you want to have more fun, which is always encouraged, especially as you get older, because you figure you get older, you start to get down. You know, fuck
I
all
think
that.
part of that maturity is recognizing what it is that you feel you need
Yeah.
and going out and finding it.
Absolutely.
You feel me? So
Yeah.
you felt you were lacking happiness, and the music you were making was reflecting that. And probably, you know, the more you talk about broke and struggle, the universe hears
Yeah,
that, and it's like,
exactly.
all right, so that's what you want to be. Then I'm gonna let you be that.
Yeah,
feel
what
me?
you put out is what you get back.
So
Right.
when you start talking about positive and fun, and your music became more introspective, which it did after going through the catalog, and you know, dropping these jewels, and actually like the content, you know, being something that people can enjoy, but also, you know, digest,
Right.
and it be nutritional to them.
Yeah, beneficial.
I think that's all part of this change that you're going through physically, chemically, emotionally, mentally, and
Mentally,
it's
yeah.
awesome to see that. Yeah, I think that's great, bro.
It's all
And,
part of maturation.
yeah, and your fans, you know, they're gonna ride with you through what you were doing, the aggressive stuff, and as you mature, they'll mature with you. And I think as a fan myself, you feel me, which I've always expressed to you, I think it's great to watch. It's great to almost be involved in.
Experience,
you know what I mean? Yeah,
Right,
to
right.
experience. I think
And it also
I think your
extends the
fans
catalog.
Appreciate that, yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
Nah,
it extends the catalog.
And
It's
now that
different
you're having
things to
fun,
listen
the
to.
universe is like, well, shit, that's what you want. Let me smack you with a couple
Yeah,
fun
yeah.
here and there. Because
Yeah,
now I
exactly.
see you out there doing something that I'm not sure if you've done before on with such focus, which is the video directing.
Right.
Yeah.
right.
I know last night you was out doing a video, and I think today you got another video to
Yeah,
go
so
do.
tonight we actually shooting with Uncle Murder. That's why he was in my mind.
So
You know what I'm
is
saying?
that something you're just now starting, or you was already doing that? Because I think I remember you doing something in
So-
that
Yeah,
vein.
you did a few of your own videos.
Yeah, so it's funny, right? So when we started, when I really started going hard, you know, a couple years ago, because I've been doing this shit forever. We put the team together, right? And well, my man Fatah, he bought the camera for the squad, right? So we were one of the first people with the 7D, right? Canon, whatever. Just when it first dropped, he spent a bag on that shit. But nobody in the team had the motivation to really get busy and learn that shit.
yeah.
So I took a little crash course and I started playing with it because I didn't really have the bread. Just, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I shoot a lot of videos. There's a lot of money that goes into that shit. So I'm like, how do I cut costs? You know what I mean? So I learned how to edit. I learned how to shoot. Problem was I can't shoot myself.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So once I learned the skill, you know, it's like you say, you put it out in the universe, and they gonna talk. It's gonna listen, right?
Absolutely.
So I've shot videos for a couple people, but like I'm very inconsistent, bro, and that's one of my biggest weaknesses. It's something I gotta really work on.
Right.
So the inconsistency didn't allow me to really
working.
to channel the craft and really manifest it and perfect it.
Yeah.
So during the quarantine, one of the things that had me in my funk was fear, right? And it was the fear of the unknown. It's like, damn, like
The
you know,
scariest thing on the planet.
Yeah, everybody
Right.
goes
Yeah.
through it. Everybody.
so I'm like,
we all suffer.
I'm gonna get this money. How I'm gonna get this money? Like I'm looking at my kids, like I gotta make sure they're good. I gotta make sure I'm good, my family. And I'm looking around me, and I'm like, yo, bro, I got a crazy setup with this camera equipment. I need to get this money with this shit, right?
Yeah, that's money just sitting there.
Yeah.
And like it all goes back to the universe and the energy. It's great. This is so crazy, right? I just started speaking this shit into existence literally about a week and a half ago. As soon as I started talking that shit, I caught like 4 phone calls for video work. You know what I'm saying? So my man flew in from Texas. He's doing he's working on a project with the other homie Game Over. So these guys, they going super hard right now. My man Game Over, he got a project, and they got features with Axel Leon, Styles P, Uncle Murder, Joel Ortiz, and Hitchcock from Jersey City, right? Yeah. They went super hammer time with that.
Right.
So my man hits me up and he's like, yo, I need you to do a lot of work for me, some behind the scenes, some actual director work. I'm gonna actually shoot the video with Hitchcock. But it's just like, you know, putting that into the universe.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I get the call and it's like, yo, Joe, I'm shooting for the next 5 days.
Exactly.
And now that I'm in that space, you obviously know I'm gonna, you know, be documented through my Instagram and my stories. And now people are like, oh shit, you busted out the camera again. What's up? I need something. I need some work. Yo, you shooting? So, you know, it's a beautiful thing. And I'm like, yo, I'm finally having fun with this again. You
There
know,
you
because
go.
we're
Yeah.
creatives.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So it's a beautiful thing, and I'm blessed to, like, you know, be able to, you know, get back into my
Hell
space.
yeah. And I saw that on your gram. I think it was yesterday or 2 days ago that you was with the homie Gio. I think I'm not sure if you know him, Harv, but he's from North Bergen. I think I actually went to high school with him. So shout out to him. I saw Axel Leon was there. He's a dope MC.
He's amazing. He's an
shout out
amazing
to
person
him.
too.
Yeah. The homie Jose, I saw it
Yeah.
on his page too. I actually shout out to Jose, man. But you left me waiting because I had hit him up because I was trying to get some dirt on you. You feel me? Like some funny story that you know, dig it up. But he left me hanging. But I do have.
That's the right guy to go to, by the
An
way.
unknown tidbit. The homie Littles and I actually went to the same grammar school in Jersey City.
Oh
JW
yeah,
Wakeman.
number 6, baby.
Shout out to them. But yeah, yo, it's so dope to see you doing the video directing and what you say that you're having fun again. That shit comes across the screen. You feel me? Like I can see that you're having fun behind the camera.
Right.
And I can see when a few weeks ago you dropped a little video where you was kicking a rhyme over like
Oh yeah, the
you know exactly what I'm talking about, like a
the reggae shit.
yeah, like
Don't
a
Rush.
reggae.
The Don't
yes.
Rush.
You spit some bars on that, and again, you could just see that you're having fun.
Yeah.
And when, like, as a creative, and also as a fan, when I see you having fun, I'm like, oh shit, that's what's up. It makes me feel good. And I'm like, all right, damn,
right.
I want to have fun with it too. You feel me?
Yeah,
What's he gonna do
exactly.
next that I
Yeah.
can see, that I can have fun with, that I can fuck with, or now that might spark something in me. Like, all right, let me go do something dope, and you
Some
know.
fun, yeah.
Yeah, so that's dope. Shout out to you for doing the video directing. Now you say you got a lot of offers and projects on the plate, so that's dope. We look forward to following you down that path.
Seeing that happen.
That's actually a dope medium that we have yet to attack. That I really look forward to attacking.
Yeah.
Um,
Video media.
yeah. So
Word.
so definitely dope, my brother. I like that.
Yep.
Keep that up. You also and this is what I love about you. You feel me? Because we got so many like chapters we could delve into of different stuff that you do and shit. So you also are connected to the '90s hip hop junkies.
Yeah, absolutely.
Obviously, you got the
Yeah,
shirt on.
got the shirt.
We'll take some pictures after the podcast, so y'all can see the shirt. We'll link you to where you can get that merch, and talk to me about that. I don't want to say how did that come to
Yeah.
fruition, because we're all from that vein. You know, we 90s is like our
golden
fucking
era.
DNA code.
Yeah.
and shit.
It's my childhood.
It's only right. It's only right.
Yeah.
So technically, 90s Hip Hop Junkie obviously is the brand, it's the movement. We on IG, that's our strong point. Got a nice little following up there. But it all started, you know, and I always give credit. And I always be honest with the whole shit. My man Jordan created it. So one of my childhood friends, a brother to me, created this movement, you know, pretty much out of love. You know, he just figured out. He came up with the name. He threw it on the gram. He's real tech savvy, good with phones and apps. And he was one of the first people that figured out how to rip videos off YouTube and put them on IG. Yeah, so this was back when it was only 14-second clips. You know what I mean? And the name technically is what helped the movement go viral. Right. Because who's not a 90s hip hop junkie?
Right. And it's like you said before, it's so self-explanatory. Like there's no need in explaining the name at all. You know what you're getting.
Yeah. So he started like that. I think he had got it to like 10,000 followers. Nice. He posted one of my videos, the Nas is like freestyle. You know, I jumped on that beat, I killed it. That was the first video I ever edited myself. Okay. My boy shot it and I edited it. You did that. Yeah. So that was the first one that we hit the ground running with. Long story short, boom, I threw that out there. He saw it. I hadn't spoke to him in a long time. You know what I mean? And he came across it. He posted it on the page. And then all of a sudden, I'm in the crib and my phone just starts getting alerts and I'm just getting hundreds of followers. I think that shit got me like maybe 300 followers. Right. And I was just like, yo, shit, I went viral. I made it. I'm like, I'm telling my lady like, yo, I made it. We about to be on, son. Right? So I'm like, yo, it's about to happen. I know I'm about to get that call. So my man calls me. He's like, yo, did you get any followers? I'm like, yeah, son. I'm lit right now. He's like, yo, that was Jordan. He posted your shit on the page, whatever. So then Jordan called me. And I was like, yo, this is dope. I checked the page out. I'm like, yo, you a genius. You always been a genius. This is fire. And we haven't spoken in a while, so we reconnected. And then I sat back and I'm like, I could really help you with this shit. I'm pretty, you know, where we at is technically right across the water. So we're like, New York City's our backyard. That's where technically everything is happening. Exactly. So I got all the camera gear. I know how to edit. I know how to shoot. I'm like, yo, bro, let me help you network this shit. Like, I'll be the legs. Let me go out there to the city. I'll get the drops. I'll try to get some interviews. I'll go link with people, connect some dots. Yeah. Next thing you know, he was with it. And bang, we hit the ground running, son. And then next thing you know, my Easy Pass bill was like $400 a month for like the next 3 years.
I remember you was out there every event, every concert, every
party or concert.
Yeah, for sure.
I was out there.
You gotta be out there.
And you know, it definitely helped me as a person, as an artist. You know, I built a lot of relationships. A lot of people know me. The brand definitely got out. And, you know, I'm passionate about it. Yeah. It's also like my baby too.
And, you know, unknowingly, you learned brand management. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You learned digital media marketing. Probably like...
editing yourself.
Editing, obviously. Shooting. Yeah. What's the other one?
Public relations, PR.
Yeah, public relations. Yeah. The stat research. You know
analysis. Basic analysis,
Yeah, so
but shout out to Jordan for sure for you and him partnering up and making this thing go crazy, go bananas. And that's actually how we met. We met at Big Pun's 25th anniversary art gallery. You remember that?
Yes, sir. That's where I met you.
We linked there. That was dope. I knew right away, you know, who they were. Big fan of that movement too. So we got to link on that and we got to build on that. And you had done like a few episodes of a podcast.
Yeah. So that's actually that's one of the things I want to get back to.
Yeah.
I shout out to y'all, man, because it's not easy. You know what I'm saying? This shit ain't easy. You know, I commend y'all. You guys are mad organized. Y'all inspire me. You know what I'm saying? But also real shit. Yeah. So we started it, and then just honestly, we just discontinued it.
Yeah. I think I saw maybe 3 or 4 episodes.
Yeah. I definitely fumbled the ball with that. I'm a one-man army, bro. Like I don't have a lot of help.
Right.
But that's not an excuse.
Right.
You got to work harder. You know
but it's reality. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like people be like, we all got the same 24 hours in a day, but after the 24 hours run out. You feel
Yeah.
me?
Oh,
yeah,
You can try to do everything, but
And you
sometimes
can't,
that
yeah,
to-do
sometimes,
list
yeah.
is
Yeah,
too crazy.
It's
it
too
is.
much, yeah.
It gets crazy, you know. So, we had a couple good interviews, man. We did Rock Wilder. That was an
Nice.
amazing for the producers out there. That's an
Yeah.
amazing
Yeah.
interview.
Oh,
He
for
dropped
sure.
a lot of gems.
Mhm.
We did Easy Mo B. I never even put
Another
that out.
house, yeah.
I didn't put
Nice.
that out. That was
Oh, you haven't?
Nah, I
Oh,
didn't
that's
even-
actually my brother Black, one of his
Yeah,
favorites.
yeah.
No,
'cause, yeah.
he was ill. He was ill. He
So you
dropped
got
some-
that in the vault.
It's
got
in the
that.
vault. Him
Yeah.
and Keith Shockley.
Oh,
Nice.
okay.
Yeah,
From
yeah.
from the Bomb Squad.
From
the Bomb
He
Squad,
dropped
yeah.
super gems on us. You know,
Nice.
I'll drop a quick one on you, right? He's the one that named Busta Rhymes. Keith Shockley.
Keith
So
Shockley.
he named Busta Rhymes, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, because he used to be over there at their warehouse over there where they used to hang out where all the records was at.
yeah, so he
Yeah.
kind of put him on.
Yeah.
Who do you think Busta Rhymes was named after? Yeah, you'd never guess it.
Nah.
So he was
I'm not even
he was
like a
named.
cartoon or something.
Nah, he was named after a football player. I think he was a linebacker. The
Yeah.
guy's name was Busta Rhymes.
Get out
Oh,
of
Dead
here.
yeah?
ass.
Wow.
Buster.
Buster
yeah,
Rhymes.
yeah,
Yeah,
Buster.
yeah,
Because
yeah,
that's
yeah.
a
Oh,
name.
Buster.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look that up.
Like
I'm gonna look
Buster
that up.
Douglas.
Yeah,
I'm gonna look
like
that up.
Buster
I'm gonna look
Douglas.
that
His
up.
name
Yeah,
was
yeah.
Buster,
Yeah.
and last name Rhymes. So So the story is that Buster always used to come to the studio
Yeah.
with this energy
Uh-huh.
and would rap for fucking hours.
Yeah.
So he was always down to bust a rhyme.
Yeah.
And that's how it happened. And Keith one day was just like, yo, you always busting rhymes. We just gonna call you Busta Rhymes.
Yeah,
That's
there you
so
go.
go.
perfect.
That's
You know what I'm
big.
saying?
That's
Like,
insane.
So
you go.
so check this out. So I seen Busta not too long ago, right before all this COVID shit. We was at Up and Down. It was Fat Joe's album release or
Okay.
some type of release party, right? So Fat Joe was there.
Uh-huh.
So I'm at the bar, I'm playing the bar with a couple of homies from NY. Busta comes in. He was playing the ball with us. He didn't even go, like as soon as you walk in Up and Down, as soon as you walk in, the bar's right there.
okay.
So we all by the bar. The shit's like jam packed, super crowded. He didn't even want to cut through the crowd. He stood in the cut with us. He's dead ass right next to me. So I'm like, yo, Buzz. Yo, his security jumped in the way. Like, can't even talk to this man.
Dang.
So I got mad. I'm like, yo, bro, that's my nigga. Can I talk to him? Like,
Yeah.
you know, like I got mad too. Like, you know, I'm
Yeah.
only 5'5" and shit's got like 10 feet, but
Yeah.
you know, I took my little
Show
chest
some
out.
respect.
I'm like, yeah, let me
Yeah.
talk to the, you know, that's
Let
the
me talk
legend.
to the man,
Yo,
yeah.
Busta got mad. He screamed on me. He was like, yo, hold up, bro. I ain't nobody's nigga. I ain't your nigga. And I'm like, whoa. I'm like, damn, son. Like, that shit was awkward as fuck. But
Yeah.
I looked at Busta. I'm like, yo, bro, you know, apologies. I know the N-word it could be slight offensive, but you know we don't come from that cloth. We don't mean it with
Yeah.
no malicious
Yeah.
intent. You feel me?
Yeah.
So I'm like, yo, Buzz, I humbled down. I was like, yo, I apologize. I'm sorry, but I don't mean that like that. You know that, bro. I'm a big fan. I just, you know what I mean? Blah, blah,
Yeah.
blah. You know, I diffused the situation.
Exactly.
He put his guard down. He let me chop it. We start talking. I'm like, yo, Buzz, real quick. I don't even want to bother you. I said, yo, I was chopping it with the homie Keith Shockley.
Yeah.
Right there, his whole guard was down because
Yeah.
they got a super duper love for each other.
Exactly.
So he's like, oh, word, Keith, that's my man, whatever. I was like, yeah, yo, he's the one that told me he named you. And he was like, yeah, he named me after football player, this, that, and the third and shit. And I was like, all right, cool. But point of the story is, be careful when you approach Busta because he could be very standoffish.
Absolutely. And he's big, so
He's big.
Bravo.
I
So
would
imagine his security.
Yeah, that's what I was just gonna say. Imagine his security.
He is fucking security.
Yeah, for real.
That's awesome.
Yo, it's funny. It's funny you say that because I've had some funny interactions with a couple of like artists and shit. And yeah, man, you just gotta be careful how you talk.
How you
to certain
approach it.
people and shit.
You gotta have
Yeah.
thick skin too, man.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know?
Because they'll diss you right there. You'll be like, what are you going
I
to do?
remember-
What are you going to say?
For real, I remember I seen DJ Clue in Cancun, and I tried to come off like mad cool and shit. So I was like, you know, it was a party vibe. So he hadn't thrown reggae the whole night.
Yeah.
So that's right around the time that Mos Def had dropped his single Miss Fat Booty. And I was like, yo, what's up, Clue? Throw some beats from Jamaica. Yo, I swear to God, this nigga looked at me like I was the biggest herb, yo, like I was the biggest sucker. And I was like, yo, word? And he didn't play reggae like the rest of the night. Nothing. He didn't play
'Cause of
nothing,
you.
no. I'm like, yo, this guy's a fucking herb.
Yeah.
Since then, I don't fuck with DJ Clue because of that shit, dude.
Yo, but
But
if-
you know, it's it's all how you approach people, you know.
But it's funny, man. Like some of my biggest idols have rubbed me the wrong way. Where I'm like, damn, son,
Yeah.
like I love you so much.
And
you like a
now-
superhero figure, and then I get to meet you, and you're a fucking asshole.
You're a
like,
dickhead, yeah.
A wise man once
Fuck
said,
outta
"Never
here.
meet your heroes, bro."
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
They're always gonna
Yeah.
disappoint.
A couple instances, man. I'm not gonna say those days.
And that sucks because with the '90s hip hop junkie, like we probably know exactly who he's talking about. You
Exactly,
feel me? So
yeah.
like,
you definitely
to hear
know.
that day, to hear that day, like, shit
Yeah,
on the
yeah,
fan.
yeah, exactly.
But but at the same token, I just want to say this, right, for all my entrepreneurs and everybody, you know, in this industry, in the game, just trying to network and connect dots. It really all goes back to relationships, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because those same, like some of those people, I'm one person in particular, it took me like 5 times being in his face to finally get to
crack, yeah.
know him.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
like, boom,
Yeah.
okay, now you're the guy I thought you were.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
exactly.
saying?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Method Man did some real dickhead shit to me one time, and I was like, damn, Meth, you're an asshole.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? So like,
Burst in the bubble.
but at the end of the day,
But also
they're
they're
nice
human.
guys,
Yeah.
and they're human.
Exactly.
You never
yeah.
know. God
Yeah.
forbid you catch somebody at the wrong time, and you know now in your head it's like, oh, he's an asshole.
Yeah.
But he might have just been having a bad day. He might be the
Yeah.
sweetest fucking artist, you know, out there.
Right.
And he got 1,000 people approaching him,
Every
you know,
day.
Every
Yeah.
day, anywhere
every
they
day.
go.
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
But it's
But,
back to like
it's
what you were
funny-
saying. It's as strong as it's all a matter of how strong your network is.
Yeah.
Right.
And,
You know what I'm
and
saying?
your persistence.
Yeah.
Because it took you 5 times to break to shatter a wall, and then after that was probably sweet.
It's
That's
cool.
what I mean. Yeah. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
So it also
Yo,
adds
but,
to
I-
the strength of your network.
I wanted to say that it is funny that you mentioned the interview with Keith Shockley because we got a spinoff show. It's called 5 Mics,
Yeah.
and we re-rate all the 5 Mic albums that were reviewed, and we had just put out the one for Ice Cube for America's Most Wanted, and Keith Shockley and the Bomb Squad produced that
Yeah.
whole album.
Yo, they
man, so-
produce
Yeah, man.
so many bangers, like big records that people don't even have no
Yeah,
idea.
yeah, they're big.
Word
Yeah,
up.
they're huge.
Yeah.
Legends, bro.
Yeah, legends.
So
Exactly.
shout out to
Perfect
90s
word.
Hip Hop Junkie. That's at 90s Hip Hop Junkie, spelled out just the way you assume it is on IG. Shout out to the podcast that never was or will be back.
Yes, sir.
I know these dope podcast dudes. If you want to collaborate with them,
Yeah,
if
yeah.
it
Yeah,
makes
they're
sense.
pretty cool. They're all right guys. They're all right. They're not that bad.
That 5 Mic sounds is interconnected with 90s Hip Hop Junkie.
Yeah.
But
Word up.
God
So-
Podcast.
Yeah.
let's talk about all that off mic. Let's get back
Chill.
to you, my brother, and
Yes.
you've been dropping a lot of singles. Let's get to the music now, because you do all this other stuff outside of the music. And props on that, because as a creative, I feel you, and we always kind of like want to try our hand in everything, and some
Yeah.
shit works and some shit don't.
Especially
But
when you get
it's-
to a certain point.
It's about getting those vibes out.
Yeah.
But most of us, our first love is the music, and I think
Absolutely.
you fall under that. So I want
Mm-hmm.
to get into your music. You've been putting out a lot of singles lately. I know you had one called Scatterbrain. I know you had one called History.
History books.
History books. But your last official project was Focus.
Focus, yeah.
Yeah.
And that came out, I believe, last year or the previous year.
Yeah, 2 years ago.
A 5 song
EP.
project, EP. Can you tell me like who was a part of this project? Who did the production?
So
you know,
Yeah.
one guy Beats, that's like my main producer.
Okay.
My brother right there. He pretty much produced the whole project.
Okay.
The features were Tragedy Gaddafi, Royal Flush,
Flush, word.
the homie Mikey Cortez. Who else was on that project? Oh, my brothers from Hoboken, my Grub
Oh
brothers.
yes.
Yeah.
I think that's it.
And Wave Matthews.
Wade Matthews, yeah. You know, he did a
That's
hook
a
for
dope
me.
track, yeah.
You know what I mean? So those were the features. Solid project, man. I think
Yeah.
it's a joint. I mean, in my opinion, you could run through every song.
Yeah. Agreed.
Yeah, so that's pretty much that. It's been a while since I put a EP out or like a full body of work. I'm gonna be real with you, man, and it's funny, man, being with Gio at his video shoot. I realized, and I've been on this shit for a while. Production is a big part of that process. You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
In this,
absolutely.
like,
You mean music production?
yeah,
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
like the beats,
Like the beat you
working with the
select, yeah.
producers.
Yeah.
me and One got a great vibe, you
Yeah.
know, but life at the same time, like I was pulled in many directions. He's, you know, he's always working though. He's always on his craft.
Of course.
Yeah.
And shout out to him.
Yeah.
But like really sitting down with a producer and Taylor making an album.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? That's something I'm yet to do, and I need to do it.
Okay, so that was one of my next questions. Had you done that, and if not, do you have someone in mind that you might want to do that with?
Oof.
I mean, mine is like DJ Premier, which
Yeah.
you know, that's a given.
Yeah. Me too. Obviously, that's my favorite producer of all time.
That's awesome.
So honestly, I got a concept that I want to do. Right, it's called the Sony Sport Tapes. I haven't done it yet. Right, and
Okay, I think we spoke about this.
the idea is, you know, not to overwhelm myself with the
Yeah.
responsibility of putting out a crazy project.
Yeah.
But the Sony Sport Tapes is pretty much a couple songs, like 3.
Yeah.
So I don't even know if you call that an EP technically. I don't know. What
Nowadays, yes.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
Nowadays that shit could be a whole album.
Yo,
You
If
know
Right.
it
what I'm
goes
saying?
over a certain amount of minutes.
Right.
For real.
So, but
EP.
yeah,
Maybe
so,
a maxi single, maybe.
but, you know, but point is, with the Sony Sport Tapes, what I want to do is I want to do volumes of it
Uh-huh.
and just focus on one producer.
Right.
So it'd be like Volume 1 produced by Joe.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
right.
Volume
Yeah.
2 produced by Preem. You know
Okay.
what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
And
yeah.
just focus and zoom in
Yeah.
with one person, but
And
not
that's awesome.
commit to do a 10, 15
Yeah,
song
exactly,
project.
yeah.
But it's funny because the other day I'm in a whip and we're talking, me and my man, and it's like, yo, bro, niggas don't put out bodies of work no more with
Yeah.
like the skits
Yeah.
Yeah.
and
yeah.
the concepts, and you know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
I'm like, I really want to do that.
You know, and I don't know if we should be saying this on air. Luckily, we're not at the millions of followers just yet. Only 1 million.
Yeah.
But if you were to take a concept like that, right? And let's say you did 5 volumes, and volume 1 is 3 songs, and volume 2 is 2 songs and a skit, and volume 3 is 2, you know, whatever. At the end, there's your project.
Damn,
Yeah.
you trying to get these royalties.
whole album.
Joe.
Yeah,
I'm
man.
trying to be one of the volumes
Yeah, me
because
too, yeah.
our thing is, I don't know if you know of a rapper named Nems.
Of course.
Oh, yeah.
All right,
yeah.
the brother Nems, he got a project. I think it's the Gorilla Monsoons project. And the story behind it is he had a homie who was a producer, but he was like, he made beats a few years before now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So he was like a little technologically outdated. So him and Nems are like, yo, we're gonna do an album. Cool. But the producer's like, all right, here's the beat CD.
Mhm.
And Nems looking at him like, what the fuck am I supposed to do with this beat CD? Like, email him to me. And the
Yeah.
producer's like, I ain't got no email. Like,
Yeah,
what you
yeah,
talking
exactly,
about?
yeah.
So the point being, we have a bunch of beats that we never got to use.
Exactly.
But they would technically be considered CD beats because we can't bring them into like a Pro Tools properly.
Right.
But we ain't got a rapper.
There you
You know what I'm saying? So now 1 + 1
Equals
equals 2,
11.
and 2 + 2 equals 4. And we're gonna get back to that. And plus,
Get this math.
we got
Get
an
this math.
engineer.
Yeah. we
And
got
he
it all.
know how to make beats and do all
Shit.
that good
He
stuff. We
sitting
got a
on, like-
videographer.
He got like 2, 3 songs that I already incomplete that I started working on.
So that's something else we're gonna talk about
Yeah.
after the episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? Hey, we gotta get on Pro's ass, man.
Yeah.
You know what? That's the problem. We're gonna just blame it on Pro.
There you
That's
go.
one of my other producers.
up.
It's gonna all,
He pops up sometimes
it's
too.
all his
Yeah.
fault. So why haven't Littles put out an album? Bang, there you go.
Pro.
But
Tag
to,
Pro. Everybody tag Pete Thought.
Yeah, shout out to Pro, man, another good brother.
Yeah.
I got a quick question about one of your producers. One of my favorite tracks that you got is the one History Books, and I see that it was produced by Six Figures. Am I right?
So 6 Figures is from Orlando. Young
Okay.
kid. I honestly never even met him, bro. We met through IG. He shot me
Oh,
some
wow.
beats. Yo, this
Okay.
kid is phenomenal, man. He
Nice.
has a really dope sound, super talented, very young kid focused, you know what I'm saying? And he sent me, it's funny because when I did Scatterbrain and History Books, I was in one of those creative funks. Those songs are really old,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? It took me forever to like finally record them, shoot the video, put them out, but his beats snapped me out of a funk that I was like knee deep in, you feel me?
That's all it takes, a little
Shout out to
inspiration.
him, yeah, because that's what you need sometimes, that spark.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's funny too
Yeah,
because
he's
in
really
his-
dope.
if you listen closely to History Books, the second verse, I talk about depression because my first experience with it, my homie killed himself.
Yeah.
And that was the first
Damn.
time I was like, witnessing, suicide.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? This was a kid that that we used to drink 40s,
Yeah.
smoke blunts, you know, play fucking basketball. Like I was what, a sophomore in high school, and he committed suicide. He jumped off the George Washington Bridge, and that was crazy. And the news hit hard, and it fucked me up. But it was weird. It was like I didn't even know how to take that because we kids, like you don't,
exactly. How you supposed to process?
Yeah, I wasn't dealing with that. My biggest stress was passing fucking algebra class. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
So long story short, as an adult, when I started like experiencing that shit, I would always think of him because there was a point where I did have thoughts like that, like yo, it'd probably just be better to just be fucking gone, like fuck dealing with this bullshit.
Them thoughts
right?
come. Yeah.
Everybody's had those thoughts.
Them thoughts come.
But when those thoughts did come across my mind, I would think about him. And then in the rhyme, I said, rest in peace to my homie X who jumped off a bridge. True story. It's hard to understand as a kid.
Yeah.
What drives a person to the point you can never return from? Just thoughts for the mind when you roll up and burn one. Because I've been thinking about killing myself until I quit my job because I was killing myself. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna get on my rapper shit.
No.
But
But
that's-
those are
that's-
poignant bars.
Exactly.
From a dope song. That's the one with the vocal sample in the beat, right?
Yeah.
History books. Yeah, that beat is.
Yeah, with
crazy.
MLK.
Yeah.
So it's
Shout
powerful shit, man.
Shout out.
It's-
What's the producer's name? Six Figures?
6 figures. Yeah.
Six Figures. Shout
He
out to
reminds
him.
me of you, VSOP.
No doubt.
It's a real bouncy beat. And then the breakdown got like the saxophone, this jazzy breakdown. It's a fly ass track, man.
Yeah, if you got that jazz, like
I got it, man.
send that.
I got all that classical shit, bro.
I write off inspiration, like
That's
like
dope.
the beats gotta hit my soul.
Yeah. I feel you. I'm the same way when I used to make music. Like it had to do something to me before I could even consider actually laying it down and recording it. You know what I'm saying? It had to do. Like I remember sitting on the samples for Hypnotic. Had these samples, these Sade samples, and I had them arranged. I just couldn't fit no drums to it. Like I kept fucking with different drum patterns, different kits, and then one day I just created one and it came out perfect. I fit it to the beat, to the samples perfect. I was like, this is what it is. That took 4 years.
Wow.
4 years I sat on those samples, yo. 4 years.
Hey, J Dot, and this is back when you can make beats on PlayStation or
All that shit. I had an actual
a
sampler
drum machine and a sampler.
linked to a mixer.
And,
Oh,
you
music
know,
generator.
Yeah.
Music generator.
Yeah,
You remember that?
Real
We used
hip hop
to
heads
record
know
one.
about music generator, and real hip hop heads
Yeah.
respect it because you could get
Yeah.
busy on
Yeah,
music.
you could.
We
You
was
could.
in the crib.
We used to
making
make
beats.
tracks. Our track was on karaoke machine.
Yeah.
We used to
Hell
add the
yeah.
ad-libs
Yeah.
from tape to tape.
Word
Yeah,
up.
that's throwback.
Yeah.
Listen, man, you ain't a real hip hop head if you don't know about fucking making beats on a PlayStation.
That
Yep.
is a fact,
That is
and
a
I
factor.
support it 100%. These new
Factory.
kids don't know shit about
For
shit.
real.
To go back to the Focused EP for just a second, brother.
Yeah, that's a good album.
Yeah. Brooklyn Sunrise. I'm gonna tell you a quick funny story because I love that song. I love the hook. I love the beat, the vibe of it, the way it feels like that. I could imagine really listening to that shit in the morning and feeling it. But when I first went to hear it, you know how you see like I downloaded the album on Apple Music and you see the track list. And you see it has the beats. I see Brooklyn Sunrise featuring Cortez, and I'm like, oh shit, this is the battle rapper Cortez.
Right.
So I'm like, oh, these cats about to go head to head, like Mike and LeBron on some battling lyrics, cut your head off shit.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, that's how he's gonna start the album, aggressive, like you know, I'm already saying this vibe in my mood, and then the song comes on, and I'm like,
Wait a minute.
How he's singing.
I'm like, this shit kind of shiny and shit.
Yeah, it's kinda
but,
polished.
but at the same time, I'm like, yeah,
Digging
this
it.
shit, the vibe right here. So props to you, props to Cortez, who I just found out is family to the brother F.
Yeah. sure.
So yo, we all interconnected, and I
Nah,
love that.
that Brooklyn Sunrise. Like I said, I was telling F before you got here. The first chords, it reminds me of Sunrise.
Yeah.
I could picture the sunrise with those chords. I'm like, yo, that's what you would hear. When
Yeah,
see the
you
sun
got
coming
you. We
up.
need a video for that one.
So
That's,
one's from Brooklyn. He named the beat that. So
Yeah.
it's funny because I shot a video for that beat. So one was trying to just come up with visual content for his IG.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, okay.
I shot a little video of him like just cooking up in the studio. I actually even lost footage for him. He was like, it's crazy, long story, right? Long story short,
I
whatever.
hate when that happens.
Yeah.
But when I'm fucking editing the video with the footage I didn't lose, whatever. I'm editing the shit and I'm like, yo, this beat is crazy. I said, yo, I'm sorry, but I have the MP3 to this shit. I'm about to fucking body this shit and record it because he had moved. He had moved for a little minute to like the DMV area.
Okay.
So I bodied the shit. I'm in the studio, and Mikey comes through. Cortez comes through, and he was working on his own shit. Like, you know what I mean? He was like renting out the lab, working with my other in-house guys. And I heard his vocals, and I'm like, yo, this kid is fucking fire. He got a dope-ass voice. And he's mad talented. He's a writer and everything. And I'm like, yo, you got something for this? You like this beat? What you got for this? And yo, he just came up with the hook, and I was like, yo, bro, you're a fucking genius. I've been sitting on these verses. I couldn't tie them in and finish the song.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't know what to do with the hook. He came in and annihilated that shit. And I was like, oh, God, thank God you a blessing. We laid the vocals down. He murked it.
Yeah, y'all sound real good together.
Nah,
on that
yeah,
joint.
definitely.
And we supposed to shoot the vid. Me and, we've been talking about it. You know, life just bang bang comes.
Yeah.
But yo, I definitely with revisiting that whole situation.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that's a good idea. I think
That's
that's
a
a
good
good
look.
And
song.
we came up with the crazy concept.
Yeah.
So it's got to go down.
And we in the summer right now. That's
Yeah,
a good
exactly,
summer
man.
song,
Yeah.
you know.
Now, one of my
Good
favorite
time.
lines from that is, as long as my sons could tell his homies I was great. You know what I'm saying? That's one of my favorite lines. I was like, yo, if that ain't the song, I don't know what is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's funny because I was gonna mention that when y'all was talking about the fatherhood stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like at the end of the day,
Yeah.
that's my goal in life, man. You know,
Yeah.
like I see, my upbringing was a little rough. You know, didn't really have a father. I did. Had a step pops, who got me here from Colombia. You know, my family's indebted to him, but I have a crazy situation with him.
Yeah.
He stole from me. You know, like he did, man. So like I'm like super duper traumatized with thievery. You know, I've done been
trust, all
snaked
that,
by
yeah.
my closest friends. Damn near like my fucking pops done did me dirty. You know what I'm saying? So, I take all my experiences and I try to put that into my music, but for the most part, it's what molds me into being a good father for my kids. And so I want to be a better father sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like yesterday, I was with them all day at the pool,
Yeah,
and like
so
I had a day off. Like I could have went and just enjoyed the pool party with my peoples. And I was like, nah, this week has been a hectic week. I haven't really kicked it with my kids too much. I said I'm gonna snatch them up, take them to the little pool shenanigan. I just let them rock all day. I was with them all day.
That's
you know what I'm
that
saying?
maturation
Yeah,
right
that's
there.
what it is. That's when you prioritize. That's when you know you're at a different level. And shit.
Right.
Your priorities change and shit.
And just to skip ahead one song, because I do want to go back to Focus. What you were just talking about, that's related to this song you got called No Loyalty.
Right.
And a particular bar in that song that stuck out to me, which you were just talking about, is I turned my circle into a triangle.
Right.
Yeah.
And I know we've spoken in the past off mic about you came into the game with a team, a specific team
Right.
that maybe, as you stated earlier, wasn't pulling their weight. Cats
Right.
wasn't really finding their lane, and now you're moving more. Mainly alone, you feel me? From what I see, I always see you alone, and I
Right.
can't say I see you with a crew or a team. I know you have your tight friends, Jose, for example. Shout out to Jose.
Yeah.
But musically, I can't say that I see you with like, how most rappers are. They got their little crew.
They got a
or
squad,
whatever,
Yeah.
And I respect that crazily.
Put it on low.
I respect that crazily, dude.
Yeah.
I mean,
But no loyalty. That stems from these life
yeah.
occurrences.
Right. So two of my closest friends, technically my brothers, man, yeah, they super duper violated, betrayed me. They got hooked on drugs.
No.
You know what I'm saying? And I kind of gave them an opportunity to bite me, you know what I mean, to snake me or whatever.
Right.
And they went for it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that was like a whole game changer. Shit was like a whole change of fucking, oh man. Whole
Change your mindset.
crazy
yeah.
plot
Yeah.
twist right there.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting it, but you gotta bounce back. You gotta eat that shit. It's life. You know,
Absolutely.
it's gonna come. You know what I mean? So
You learn from it. You mature from it.
yeah,
And it's like we stated earlier, tough times don't last, tough people do.
Absolutely.
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Now to jump back, Focused.
Yeah.
Featuring two 90s legends, two hip hop legends, period.
Yeah.
Tragedy Gaddafi, who has a very underrated impact on hip hop.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like a
Oh,
lot of
yeah.
shit he does,
Yeah.
people don't really talk about it.
Or credit him.
Yeah.
with.
And then Royal Flush, just an underrated lyricist, underrated rapper.
Funny story I
And
have about Roy Flush.
what I
Both from Queens.
noticed about this song is that you was right there with him, neck and neck. You feel
Yeah.
me? Like there was no star and non-star. You feel me? Like
no disparity.
Yeah,
Yeah,
nah, it was
dude,
we all came with the
you
fire.
definitely delivered on that song.
One of my favorite lines, and we were talking about this yesterday. Actually, you posted the picture. I got shit that'll turn your boots into Timberland sandals.
Oh
Yo.
yeah,
That made me laugh so hard because of that picture you posted.
Yo,
and
that's right.
shit.
I had a funny picture yesterday.
You had the Timberland chocolate on.
Some
Oh, that was
cat,
like
Some
He
cat
had-
he had a
yeah,
picture
yeah.
of some cat with from New York
he cut
with
the
a
tips
Yankee
off
jersey.
his chunk of his Timbs. He had the toes out.
Yo,
mad
that
funny.
shit made me
Yeah, that's
laugh,
Uncle
yo.
Biscuit. That's Uncle Biscuit.
Oh,
Or It's
Biscuit, Uncle Biz, yeah.
On
I
the
was
beat.
just talking to
Funny.
him.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
shit made me
He's a
laugh.
nut.
That shit.
Too
You got me
funny.
with that one.
Yeah, nah, that was a dope joint. So
Yeah.
I was working with this dude, Sneak Vandal, that's his producer name, and we did a banger. Like I went hammer time on his beat, and he's like, "Yo, I fuck with Traj, yo, y'all should do a song." He lined it up. Traj came to the studio.
So, so
Wow.
you actually got to sit in the studio and work with Traj. That's
he
dope.
wrote the
That's
shit.
crazy.
He wrote the shit on the spot.
That's
we
dope.
chopped it. Had a great vibe. Built a good relationship.
Awesome.
That's the
Awesome.
homie. Like I
Nice.
see
That's
him. He
awesome.
be checking
That's
in.
crazy.
Yeah, he be hitting me every now and then. Like, yo, what's up? You good?
See, and that's the other thing too.
Yep.
That's kind of like a lost art is where artists actually get together to
Right.
make a track instead of you
Right.
sending the vocals, he's sending
Right.
you,
Right.
somebody else sending you the beat.
And
know
you
what
can
I mean?
always hear the difference.
Yeah,
when that
that's the
actually
other
goes
thing.
down
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
that. Like it's
You
so
can't-
much more woven.
He
Yeah.
came through, man.
Yo,
Go
I
ahead.
seen Tragedy. I seen Tragedy getting off the train one time in Times Square, and I recognized him, and I gave him a shout out. It was like, he was like, "What up, man?" You could tell he was mad cool and mad humble. You know what I'm saying?
He's dope. He's a trip. Yeah. He's a
Yeah.
good time too, man. Flush
But
came
for
through.
some reason,
Go ahead,
oh,
go ahead.
okay.
Go ahead, go ahead,
I
go
was
ahead.
gonna say for some reason I assimilated you, cause you're Colombian, am I right? Your
Yeah.
background is Colombian.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and since they're both from Queens, I know there's a big Colombian community in Queens. So I don't know, somehow I related like that's how you got up with both of them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Nah. That shit.
Somehow.
It came through like third party production type of shit.
That's what's up.
So Trash came through. Latest verse, we vibed out. It was
Mm-hmm.
amazing. It was cool. And then he's like, yo, he was fucking with Flush heavy at the time. Like they're good. They're really, really good friends too. But I think they just had a little run where they was hanging out a lot. And he was like, yo, you gotta get Flush on this.
Yeah.
I'm like, hit him up.
Yeah,
Called him on the
of course.
spot. Flush was like, I'll pull up tomorrow.
He
He came
laced
through
it.
the next day. Yo, he came with a squad. I'm like, yo, they about to rob my studio. They about to tie me up. Take my mic, take my compressor. I'm like, damn, son, I'm here Dolly with the
shit.
engineer. But
And
nah,
he ain't doing nothing.
Yeah, nah, they came through. They was deep though, but they was just
Yeah,
chilling, man.
that's
he just
cool.
came with
That's
the
cool.
homies. They was super cool. They lit up.
Yeah.
Fucking Flush went in the booth, freestyled his whole verse.
Word?
So that
He
whole
laced it.
verse was off the top.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow,
Off
he
the
laced
scissor.
it. He laced it. You got
Yeah.
that? That's a fun
Yeah,
fact
wow,
right there.
that's
Dope.
that's awesome to know.
Yeah, that's a dope exclusive
See, you
right
come
there.
here, you get the behind the scenes.
That's right, baby.
information.
Yeah, so that
Facts.
was ill. That was ill.
Dope,
Yeah.
dope,
Then you
dope.
got Underground Business with
With the Grub Brothers.
The Grub
Yeah.
Brothers, yes.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite beats on the joint.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
shout out
beat
to
is-
John Boy Era. Shout out to the
Yeah.
legend WAP.
Wop Almighty.
Oh, yeah. And
And
there's
they all-
another cat.
Wop's on that and
LeBron
El
James?
LeBron.
Yeah.
El
Yeah.
LeBron. Legend, my man.
Yeah.
Legend. He go by El LeBron.
Ah, okay, yeah. So shout out to all them brothers. Like this track, and I know there's a video for this one. I remember this.
Yeah.
That's a dope video. I like that
We
one.
shot it in AC. We deboed the little
Yeah,
casino.
like almost on like a
Yeah.
there's like a pier portion or something, right? Or
Yeah,
like
we did some shit
a
on the
dock or
pier. Yeah,
something?
that was crazy.
Oh, off of by by the Caesars, right? The pier that leads to the Caesars.
I don't remember. It's down there by
Yeah.
the casinos. We just little back road. We
Yeah.
Yeah, like some
deboed
back-
that shit. It was
yeah.
hot. It was hot.
Dope,
That shit's grimy, yo.
That's a dope
People
video.
don't
If
know.
y'all haven't seen it, make sure you YouTube
Yeah, go
that
check that
Underground Business J.
We
Little.
jumped on the boat and everything.
Yeah,
son.
dude.
Yeah,
Shit was
yeah.
crazy.
I like that one.
Yeah. Nah, that beat though. That beat.
Yeah, he bodied that. Was amazing, man. We trying to get the flow back. Like I said,
Yeah.
we were in here getting busy. I had a room not like around the hall and shit.
Uh-huh.
But shit fell apart. But right now I'm in the
Shit
process
happens,
of actually redoing my garage.
Okay.
So I got
Oh, that's right. You're building your own lab.
I got an amazing little setup, man.
Yeah.
I got an amazing setup, bro. But
Awesome.
but it's so good that I can't really use it as a home setup because my two kids are super loud. They super turned up. They like the dynamic duo, fighting all day. They loud.
They
and
are
then
funny, bro.
and then my neighbors, shout out to them. I love them to death. They're Colombian,
Oh, okay.
but they real Colombian.
Oh,
They
okay.
lit.
Yeah,
Loud. It's
yeah,
loud.
yeah,
It's loud. up there.
Grupo Nietzsche.
Yeah, until 4 in the morning.
That's yo. You know what? Mook, I'm about to call them that. Next time I see my neighbor,
You're gonna call them
I'll be
Grupo
like, yo,
Nietzsche.
yeah, y'all the Grupo Nietzsche, bro.
Yeah, until 4 in the
Yeah,
morning. I
my-
know them.
My girl be sick. She be hating that shit.
It's funny that you say that because my daughter, like a few years ago, she came up to stay. My daughter lives in Virginia, so she came to stay with me for a few weeks in the summertime, right? And she slept in what is now my son's room at the time. So she's in there and she goes to sleep. She went to sleep relatively early. She was still a young girl. This was like, she was maybe like 17, 16 years old. She went to sleep relatively early, right? Yo, she's like, the next day, she's like, yo, why at 4 o'clock in the morning were they still blasting Spanish music? That's all I heard was horns and all this other shit. And I was like, because, you know, she doesn't listen to that.
4 o'clock in the morning, that's
Yeah.
like round 2 only.
Yeah, I was like, yo,
Yeah,
they
warming
were,
up.
they were warming up right there.
They just busted out the
Yeah,
cheeks
yeah,
right
yeah.
there.
She was like, yo, you have no idea. This is going to happen. You're going to stay here for how many weeks? 4 weeks? Yeah, you're going to hear that at least 4 more
you're
times.
going to memorize the song
Yeah,
before
yeah.
you leave.
Word. It's real. It's real.
Yeah, yeah.
So I can't, honestly, I can't, and that's another big problem. Can't really, because I'm very anal with the recording.
Yeah.
Like, I hate, like,
Interruptions?
Yeah, like I've been like, that shit's in the song. We
Yeah.
gotta get that out.
yeah.
Gotta do this takeover. And
Yeah.
it was actually becoming a nightmare. You know
Right,
what I'm
right.
saying? So I'm like, I just stopped recording. I just totally stopped recording. And I was trying to like figure out how I'm gonna revamp the whole situation. So I was actually gonna try to get another room here. I went to some other rooms. I was looking around for a minute. And then I was like, yo, here's the thing, right? As far as myself and why I'm a one-man army, right? I'm always that type of person, and I don't want to sound crazy or disrespectful to nobody, but I'm always like the foundation. And then people cling on to my energy and to myself
To what you're
and
doing.
my resources. And it's like, I've done so much for so many people that it's finally time to do for me, do more for myself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Focus on me, be greedy for a change.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
absolutely.
saying? So, I'm
And
like,
there's nothing wrong with that.
right. And
Yeah.
I don't
That's
mean
not
that
a
shit.
negative.
And
Yeah.
don't let somebody guilt you into thinking there's
Yeah.
something wrong with
Right. So, I was gonna
Word.
get a room, and then it was just like, you know what? Fuck that. I'm gonna put this shit in my garage.
Yeah.
Cause why not?
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
exactly.
that. And
If
you're
the
at
space
home,
is
man,
there,
where you're
yeah.
most comfortable.
I'm putting. So
You know
that's
what I'm saying?
going down. Like actually, this I think Tuesday the dude's coming through. We about to build a little booth,
Nice.
and then I'm in there like
There you
swimming.
go.
It's about to
You
go.
teach the youngins how to engineer.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm
And then
saying?
you got
Have
two
your
engineers
seeds
right there.
engineering you,
That's
and
the
boom.
plan. That's the plan. I just threw them in
I
music.
see. Yeah, I was just gonna say I seen it. Just
Yeah.
joined music
I'm
school.
about to fucking.
I seen them banging on the drums and
I'm about to
shit.
sign up too and take piano lessons.
Yeah.
Fun fact. Fun fact.
What's
I always say this shit every chance I get. Littles used to play the clarinet.
Okay.
For the next
open.
album.
On
that
some
shit,
Kenny G.
That shit sounds soft as hell.
on,
though.
on the next album, we get a little solo.
A clarinet solo.
Yeah, nah, but that's crazy. Yo.
Now that's
Nice.
awesome. I've also always wanted to learn how to play piano and violin. So
Right.
I think if you have the chance to do that,
Yeah,
hell
I'm
yeah.
trying
Hell
to
yeah.
take some
Do it.
keys and shit.
Yeah, that's dope.
Even if I could only learn like one song, if I could play "Oh Baby I Like It Raw" by Old Dirty.
That's
on the
easy to
piano,
play. I know how
I'll
to
be
play
pretty
that.
happy with that.
I know how to play that.
And
on
then if
piano.
I could
That's
just
easy
play
to
like maybe one more
That's super
song,
easy to
you know,
play.
sign up for a chick, like yo, shorty, listen to this.
And that's the thing
I
about the
could play
piano
Happy
too.
Birthday on the piano.
There you go. And that's the thing about the piano. You you don't necessarily have to learn how to play music. All you got to do is recognize the keys on the piano, and you'll be able to play anything.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? So dope. That's dope.
Do it.
Awesome.
Another dope goal.
Yeah.
And just to wrap up the album, you finish it off with "Sip Till We Drunk." I thought that was just a dope summer joint. It just gave me good vibes.
Yeah.
So people.
This shit we need right now. Good
So
vibes.
sip till we drunk. I got a visual coming for that.
Okay.
The concept is every time I take a sip or hit an L, I don't really smoke by the way, but it's the hook is like I want to sip, sip
Yeah.
till I'm drunk, twist up a blunt, whatever. So every time we go into that, taking a shot or a sip or pull of the blunt, I transition into another location. So picture taking a shot. And then the transition zooms in, and then so I got Colombia. I did
That's
some,
right,
I
because
did,
you were out there.
I did some
recently.
shots in Colombia. I got shots on Venice Beach in LA.
Nice. That's where
Dope spot.
That's where Hulk Hogan is.
That's
from.
my favorite beach in the world. You know what I'm saying?
Venice Beach?
I'm dying to go there.
Yeah, because it
Hey,
has.
listen,
That's where Billy Ho was at.
J-Dot, I went to Venice Beach and I walked so much that we tried to like rent bicycles to make it back to my car. 'Cause we made it all the way down to the basketball courts, and it was like, yo.
I was just gonna say,
to walk back
isn't
was like
there
3 miles.
isn't there legendary basketball courts
That's
out there?
where that's
Yeah,
where
yeah.
black white man can't
White
jump. was
man
at.
can't jump.
Yeah.
That whole shit
White
is
man can't
legendary.
jump.
Yeah.
And it has
Yeah.
your perfect amount of weirdo vibes too.
Yeah.
Like New York City,
Yeah.
notorious
Yeah.
for the weird shit too.
of course.
So it's like that,
Yeah,
but
just
on the
like
beach,
Times
Yeah.
Square.
on the boardwalk.
Yeah.
It's a little Times
On the
Square on the
boardwalk.
beach with it. Yeah,
Yo,
yeah.
yo.
So that's my
Yeah.
favorite shit. So we did Venice, we did Colombia, we
Uh-huh.
did Miami.
Nice.
Right?
Nice.
Yeah, I was supposed to do Greece, but this pandemic shit. So I had a little situation with a producer out in Greece. I was gonna go out there
Shoot.
and work on a little EP with him.
Okay.
You know what I'm
Nice.
saying? But
Yeah,
that's not happening right
Things
now.
got shut down.
So I'm gonna get a couple more shots, but that's the whole idea.
Nice.
And I'm
That's a
gonna
good
drop
shot.
it in the winter. I don't know
yeah,
why.
yeah.
I'm
No.
all over the place, but
no,
Nah,
it makes
man.
sense.
Yeah, why not?
The what's the word? The juxtaposition
Yeah.
of
So
the warm weather
Yeah,
video in
exactly.
the winter.
it's supposed to start like that winter. Snow,
Yeah.
New York shit, Jersey
and
shit.
wind up in the
And then
warm
it's like,
climate.
yo, it's
That's
brick. I
dope.
wish I was on some,
Yeah.
like in a nice,
Yeah.
warm, sandy place.
And the more you drink, the warmer you get.
Take a shot and then
Bomb.
bomb.
You know what I thought you was gonna say is that every time you take a shot, something's gonna pop up on the screen, like for the viewer to take a shot too. You feel me?
Right.
So they can get ripped with you, and then the transition's gonna be more realistic. By the end of the video, I'm gonna think I'm in Miami with your ass and shit.
I like how you thinking, son. We gotta go get that
Yeah,
Ciroc.
yeah.
Make it interactive like Bandersnatch.
Hell yeah!
Shit. I was in Colombia with Littles last night. Like, nigga, you was in the room. What you
But
talking
yo.
about? Not like I was.
Oh, you mix it with that VR you was talking
That's what I'm
about.
talking
earlier?
about.
Ooh.
Yeah.
If y'all haven't been to Colombia,
That's
you
gonna
guys
be
gotta
lit.
put that on your bucket
What part of
list.
Colombia did you go to?
Word.
I'm from Medellin.
Medellin.
I've always said that, yo. Colombia has to be like you have to. visit
Paisa.
it. Back in the day,
Yeah.
cats was scared of like the gorillas,
Oh
kidnapping
nah,
and
yeah,
all
that
that.
shit was for real.
Oh,
for
they
real.
were Los Pepes.
Right now it's hot too. Right now,
It's
Yeah,
still
it's,
hot,
yeah,
yeah.
it's like that everywhere. It's like that in Venezuela. It's like that in Argentina. It's like that everywhere, bro. Fuck up.
Yo, but I know
you gotta
it's
take
real
the
hard
risk,
for
yo.
you.
Yeah.
You gotta take the risks.
I know it's real hard for you to go on a diet with all that banging ass Colombian food, my brother.
Yo, so my aunt put me onto this spot. It's a crib. They got a line longer than the halal truck, dog.
Damn.
Wow.
It's fried chicken wings with these fucking with like fries, right? But Colombian style. So they kind of like they slice the fries big, like you know how the
Like
Spanish-
steak fries.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But dog,
Salchipapa type shit.
yeah,
Yup.
exactly, right?
Yeah.
Yo, you know what's funny? They don't even know what a salchipapa is down there. That's not even real.
That's some
Colombian
shit that they made
That's
up
some
here.
Yeah,
American.
nah, you just
Yeah.
shit. Yeah.
But this line is wicked. Long story short, the sauce. It's just like halal. You know the
Yeah.
halal shit, the real fire with that
Yeah.
whole shit is the sauce,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yo, they got this sauce, my nigga. It's like this ketchup. It's not the pink sauce that everybody thinking.
Yeah, nah. It's some
They,
other
they
shit.
got some type of sugar in it. They
Nah.
might even put fucking heroin in that shit. Cause that shit is addictive. That shit is addictive, dog. I gained like 5 pounds off that shit. But it's the
Oh,
best
shit.
shit in
Damn.
the world. So if you ever hit Medellin,
What's the name of the spot?
tap in with me. I'm gonna plug you with my
Yeah.
aunt.
Oh wait, it's in Medellin.
Yeah, where you
Yo,
thought it was
nigga.
on the block?
I thought it was in the hood. I was
Nah.
gonna say drop the
Crazy.
Addy so we can go
Nah,
over
this
there.
is
after
a-
Oh,
we
we
It's
gonna
pop.
drop
I
the
thought
Addy,
you
but
was
you
gonna-
gotta fly
It's
there.
a
I thought it
crib.
was gonna be like noches and shit.
Nah.
Like
Yeah,
that.
for
Yo,
real.
for
Son,
real,
it's
I was
a-
gonna say this is not a paid ad. Like
It's
we
a-
really gonna go there.
It's a crib in the hood,
Oh,
like
wow.
in the slum.
That's dope,
In
though.
Bedroom,
Yeah,
like,
but
it's
that's
in
what it
the
is.
hood,
That's
you
what
feel
it
me?
is.
Oh,
That shit definitely got her
that
on
sounds
it.
awesome.
Definitely. If
Hell
it's
yeah.
in Medellin.
If you want,
Word
if you
up.
ever go, tap in with me. I'm gonna plug you.
Oh, for
with that.
sure.
Yeah, let's
Best
do
believe.
that.
Say no
As soon
more.
as I touch down.
All right, man. Yeah, so shout out to Focus. That's a dope project. Who
EP.
if you have not listened to it, it's on Apple Music, it's on Spotify. Make sure y'all go download it.
Go check
it out. Bump that, tell your friends about it.
Tell a friend, tell a friend.
We spoke about your favorite producers, right? DJ Premier, anybody else you think on that list?
On that wish list,
like on the top 3?
Just Blaze.
really, he's dope, yo.
Yeah, he got that soul, man. He got that
He's
soul.
amazing, yo. You ever watch his videos on YouTube on how he makes beats?
Nah, I didn't
Nah.
even know he had a segment like that.
There's one that he actually, I think it was him that it kicked off with. Mass Appeal does it, and it's
Oh
called
yeah, Rhythm Roulette.
Yeah, where they actually get the records and shit.
Yeah.
And it was dope with him. And then he's got some other shit that he did with Sprite. Remember?
Yeah.
He did some other shit with Sprite, and that shit, the beat that he makes, he's like, oh, I'm not even done with it, and it sounds amazing. I was like, this fucking guy.
He's from Jersey.
Yeah,
from
yeah.
Patterson.
Patterson, yeah.
Patterson,
He's like a real fucking genius.
No, yeah, he's a real musician.
Yeah.
He's a
Yeah,
real musician.
I remember an interview where he spoke of how he constructs the beat, and he's like, "No, I make it like if a band was playing."
Exactly, yeah. And he's the
with
conductor. and shit.
Yeah, with the
He went to
crescendos
a music high school in Patterson. I forgot what it's called. It's not Rosa Parks. He went to a music high school. I know in P-Town.
All right, so let's get to 10 questions and let's wrap this interview up because the homie J-Dot got moves to make.
Yes, sir.
So what we're gonna do, Jay, is we're just gonna hit you with 10 questions, rapid fire. Just
answer whatever comes off the top.
Whatever comes off the mental. Then you want me to take care of this?
You want to start? Yeah, go ahead. You got it. Go ahead.
All right.
Since you have to listen for
let's try to avoid that one. All right, you ready? All right, Mook, you're gonna hit us with the countdown music, and
say no more.
Let's go. G Unit or Dipset?
Dipset.
Who had the best verse on Reservoir Dogs?
Jay.
Okay.
Aaliyah, Rihanna, or Beyonce?
Iron Man or Purple Tape?
Big Pun or Big L?
Hate you. Big L. I said Big L.
Yeah, go with it. Big L.
Big L.
Yeah. Did we ask this one? Is Jadakiss top 5?
Yes.
Is Puff Daddy the devil?
Yes.
Damn, I lost count already.
Latifah, Latifah, Lauryn Hill or Beyonce?
Lauryn Hill.
Gotcha.
Lauryn Hill's unbeatable. And the last question: Biggie, Jay-Z, or Nas?
Nas.
Nice.
Boom. Thank you, Little, for coming through.
Yes, thank you.
Thank y'all for having me. I needed this, man.
Yeah,
I needed
for sure.
this.
Awesome.
You're welcome back any other
You're
time,
more
man.
than welcome to come back if you got some new projects.
Yeah, let
Let's
us
talk
know.
after the episode about these collaborations that we can put on the table.
Sure.
We can
yes, sir.
take some things and make some things.
Yeah. Anybody you want to shout out specifically?
Yeah, give us some shout outs. Give us your social media, not your social security number. Give us your social medias. Give us your YouTube. Make sure the fans know where to tune in. Check in.
Definitely tap into my IGs at j.littles. Spell the dot out, JDOT Littles. Definitely pull up on that 90s Hip Hop Junkie site. It's actually my personal website, so go to www.j.littles.com.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely pick up some merch. You could peep the whole catalog up there. I got all my music up there. Definitely follow that 90s Hip Hop Junkie page. And shout out to everybody in my circle right now, man. Trying to push forward, man. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. And shout out to you again for
Shout out to y'all. Definitely.
Thank you for doing this.
Thank you, brother. Let's get to the love song of the week real quick, and then we'll get to sign-offs. Brother F, I think you got it queued up. My last few picks have been like throwbacks or like established artists. I think the last pick was Division.
Yeah.
And before that, I know definitely we had a few throwbacks, a few party jams and shit. So
That's
this week, I wanted to go with a new artist, an independent artist. His name is Josh Levi, or it might be Josh Levy. I'm not sure. But he put out this album. It's called Disc 1. It's 8 songs. It's actually only 20 minutes. I never heard of this dude. I don't know where he's from. I didn't bother like Google him and do my research.
Good job.
But I really freaking like this album.
Like the vibe.
It's like pop R&B over trap drums.
Okay.
If that makes sense. But then it also has some other songs. Like there's a straight up rock song on here that I fuck with. And the last song, If the World, I think that's a really dope song. So the project is called Disc 1. Brother F, you got that queued up, right? The project is called Disc 1. The artist is Josh Levy or Josh Levi. The song is Seatbelt. It's out now. Check that out. And it's the M. Burns pick for the love song of the week.
Seatbelts on, but you won't leave. Yeah, how many times do you want what we don't need? I recognize a hungry eye. Both hands on your side, but you're looking back.
070, yeah.
Right now, send if you want it laugh out loud. Just let me know.
And this shit slaps in the whip, so if you're in the whip right now, turn it up because it's gonna hit in a few seconds.
Is this something that you do with other friends? Get the roses, roses. When you're ready, we can stop playing pretend like it's something I don't. That you said that you would never love again, like it's something I don't. But I don't. That you probably wake up next to me again, that's just something I don't.
If you ever been in the car with your girl arguing, this is the song for you right here. So if next time you're in the car with your girl and she start acting crazy, turn this song on right here and pump that shit.
And watch you get slapped.
Small price to pay.
Make sure you put on your seatbelt.
And a face mask.
I'll kill us both.
Cameron Diaz, chill out there in Vanilla Sky. Kind of sounds like Dream.
I like it. I like it.
Definitely has Dream vibes.
Shout out to all the ladies that drive their men crazy while he's driving, and shout out to all the men who grab the wheel and drive just a little bit faster and let her know that he will kill them both.
Fucking motherfuckers turned into Dale Earnhardt and shit.
Shout out to all the toxic relationships, toxic brothers and sisters out there.
No.
Negative shout out. We never decided the negative shout out, but negative shout out to toxic chicks and
My
bitches.
checks.
Shout out all the entanglements.
Yeah, negative shout out to all the entanglers.
That is such a funny word, yo. I can't believe she used that.
That is Josh Levy
try to
or
get it to
Josh
fly like,
Levi. That is Seatbelt off the Project Disc 1. Y'all make sure you go check that out, man. This is a young cat doing his own thing. And, you know, go find new music. So for those of y'all that don't know, my routine is Friday mornings. I go on Apple Music. I hit browse. I check out what new albums are out on the main page. Then I click on genres. I go into hip-hop. I go into R&B. I go into rock. I go into, like, urban Latino. And if your fucking CD cover looks interesting, I'm going to download your shit, and I'm going to listen to it, and I'm going to tell you if it's good or not.
Oh, so you go strictly off the artwork.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I'll click on it. I'll read about it. And if it sounds interesting, you know, I'll fuck with it. I'll give it a spin, and if it's booty, I'll delete it, and if it's popping, I'll fucking try to, you know,
Try to give it some
if
play.
I think someone I know might like it, you know,
Nice.
I'll try to put them on and shit, or you know, I'll try to like post it on my page. Not saying I got the meanest following, but fucking anything I could do to help, I would have appreciated any help I could have gotten back in the day.
Facts.
So shout out to that. Shout out again to the brother Little. Shout out to brother F, always holding it down. Straight Fuego Studios. Shout out to all our listeners on Apple Music, Spotify. Shout out to the viewers on YouTube. Shout out to our sponsors, For Loco. I do believe they got a new flavor coming, Purple Haze.
Yeah.
Shout out to White Owls. I think they got a new flavor coming, Purple Haze. And shout out to Noches de Recuerdo. I think they got a new stripper coming, and her name is Purple Haze.
Yep.
61st and Hudson, baby.
You know what it is.
Shout out to the Breath Babies.
Hey.
Shout out to the Breath Moms.
That's right.
The Breath Wives.
Hey,
Shout out to all the fathers out there holding it down.
doing their thing.
I think that's it, yo.
That's what we
I
got.
think that's it, man.
Go ahead, Mookie, sign off.
Yeah.
Say no more, man.
Wait,
Yo,
let our guests do a sign off
Oh, my
first. Brother.
Okay.
Brother Littles.
Yeah. Shout
Word
out
up.
to you guys once again. Thank you for having me on the show.
For sure. Anytime.
Yeah, man, thank you.
That's
Anytime.
it, man. Just, you know what I mean? Be on point, man. Coming with a lot of new music, some projects, some
Awesome.
visuals. You know what I mean? We back.
Hell yeah.
Go
Y'all
check
make
that.
sure y'all look out for that. Make sure you follow at j.littles. Spell out the dot. All his media is going to be posted on there. You're going to see how he's keeping busy for the rest of 2021. Because like I said, 2020 is canceled, so we don't acknowledge that year no more. We are
Yeah.
in 2021, and that's the year we're going to take over.
2020 is the year that we train like Rocky, and then 2021 is when we get in the ring
Yo,
with Drago
speaking
and
of
shit.
Rocky, have y'all ever seen Clash of the Titans? It came out like in 1984.
Yeah.
I know
yeah.
y'all seen this
Yeah,
movie. It's
yeah,
classic.
yeah. It's a classic, yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all know Mickey's in that movie?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Burgess Meredith.
I saw that
That's
joint
the actor's
last
name.
night on Netflix, and I had burned some of the devil's lettuce, and I was there watching the movie, and I'm there half eyes open and shit, and I see Mickey, and I'm like, oh,
Burgess Meredith.
Mickey.
That's his name.
Hey, you son of a bitch.
I ain't hear no
You know
bell.
that's also Popeye's father, right?
Oh, I don't
Yeah.
remember.
You remember Popeye the movie, right? With Robin
Yeah.
Williams. His dad is Burgess Meredith.
Oh man, shout out to Mickey, bro.
Yeah,
I don't
we
care
miss you.
what his real name is, and I don't care what movie he's in.
He was
He's
also-
Mickey, and
He was also
he's
the
only-
Penguin in the Batman series with Adam
Yes,
West.
the original. Yeah, the original
You
Batman. Yeah.
just know everything about this motherfucker.
Nah, he was in a lot of shit.
Nah, shout out to him, man. I just thought that was dope.
Nah, no doubt.
International Mook, give us your sign off, please.
Go for it.
What up, baby? Shout out to all my fans worldwide. Know what I'm saying? Big shout out to my baby girl, Aaliyah, for turning 13 this weekend.
Correct.
Happy birthday.
You are my heart. Word up. And big shout out to the homie J. Littles for stopping by the show. We appreciate you, my brother. And check out his shit, man. He's really fucking dope. And if you want a feel-good track, if you were talking about getting back to that feel-good, go listen to that track, Tres Leches.
Word.
Oh,
Thursday
yeah.
Howl.
Yo,
And,
damn, I forgot.
And
We forgot to talk
Bodega
about that
Band.
shit.
That shit is
Dope video too, by the
Fuck.
way.
I'm about to go get one now.
Dope
Fuck
ass.
it.
Yo, my nigga, the
Yo.
video when you're in the Power Wheels. truck.
Word, and you pull up.
Yo,
That was the
with the
best.
201 shirt. I like that shit.
Yeah, with the
Appreciate
Columbia
you.
jersey, yeah.
Appreciate
With
you.
the
That
custom
is
Columbia.
fucking awesome, bro. Yo, I
Yo,
love that shit.
It gets so real that that video could be turned into a full length movie. Holla at me if you need a writer for that
I got
treatment,
you.
man.
And
'cause
shout out
Absolutely.
to your son. I know he's in that video.
Yeah, you got him in the video. Word, yeah. That's a dope ass video.
Yeah, for sure.
check that out. Tres Leches.
No doubt.
Yes, sir. Mook, thank you, brother. Always a pleasure. BS, you got
Yes.
to sign on?
VS to the OP, you know who it is. LBE all day, MDMA all day, Great American Hip Hop, the Big Five Mics, all that. Go get your merch. You know what I'm saying? We here, man. Thank you, J. Littles. You know, again, blessing us with your presence.
Thank you.
You know what I'm
That's
saying? Go check all his like Mook said, go check all his shit. Guys got something to say, man. So listen up. You know what I mean?
That's at the real VSOP on Twitter exclusive. Make sure y'all hit that follow on the tweet.
Yeah, buddy.
And as always, thank you to all the listeners. Shout outs we already did. Love to everybody. Thank you to everybody who supports. Drop them comments. Make sure y'all following the pages. Thank you to everybody who reposts. Remember, interaction fucks with the algorithm, and we're always trying to rock the algorithm. You hear Tres Leches in the background. Make sure y'all go download that. Watch the video on YouTube.
Go get all that.
Shout out to all the creatives. Keep doing your thing. Tag us. You know, we want to help y'all. We want to promote. That is feel good music. Mook, thank you for that recommendation. The Latino in me is dancing.
Yes.
Is ripping it right now mentally.
Yes. He's having a hard time concentrating
Yeah,
right now.
shout out to Thurston Howell, definitely a legend.
Yeah, for sure.
Shout out to the bro Bodega Bams. We've
sure.
actually been in
Another dope
contact
brother.
to try to get him and Ola on the show, so hopefully
Yeah.
we'll get them up here soon.
Yeah.
We need
Shout out to-
Thursday How. We need the Puerto Rican, man. We need them low life stories. Man.
Yeah,
Hell
for sure. That's another thing
That
we'll
would
get
be a
into the next
classic
time with the
episode.
J. Dot.
Yes.
Polo.
And as the horns hit, I'm gonna let them fade out right there. So thank you again, everybody. Do remember, chest up, chin out. Carry yourself with pleasure. Pleasure. Carry
With
yourself
pride.
with honor. Carry yourself with pride. If you find some pleasure, go for it. Somebody hit my music, and we out.
Hey.
What up? It's the kid J. Littles, 90s hip hop junkie representative, and you tuned in with the Great American Hip Hop Debate. You already know, baby. One.